Boneyard in Zebulon, as tonight K13 Media is live for Pike County Pirate football, presented by Countryside Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Jackson. It is a beautiful but hot Friday night in Zebulon, Georgia, as we are getting you ready for Game 5 of the season between the Pirates and the Mount Zion Eagles, who are joining us here tonight from Carroll County. We welcome you inside the Advanced Roofing and Interiors broadcast booth for the first time tonight, alongside of Chris Childress. I'm Chad Feltman, and yes, we are live at the Boneyard this evening, getting ready for the 5th game of the 2025 Pirate football season. I don't know about you, but it was a nice break last week. It's been a couple of weeks since we've been here. I was hoping it was going to be a little cooler. I think it only got warmer. But here we are for another night of Pike County football.
Look, it's hot. It's going to be hot. But I'm telling you, and we're going against a team that's 5-0, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
But I'm going to tell you that I really do think that this Pike County team, as physical as they've looked the past couple weeks, I'm excited. They're going to put it on Mount Zion tonight.
Well, Mount Zion, again, 5-0 on the season, but we got some momentum on our side coming off a big win against Greenville 2 weeks ago. So we're sitting at 2-2 on the year, our final non-region game of the season here this evening. And yes, we are on a little earlier than normal here tonight, because coming up in just a few moments, right at 7 p.m., we are going to turn it down to the field. And tonight we are celebrating some Pirate state champions, Chris.
Passing out the rings to the soccer girls. Let's go. Love it, man. It feels like every other year or somewhat we're always passing rings out here in Pike County. Tonight, it's for Pike soccer.
You know, it was so cool because when we were back here in May for the spring game, Pike County football was taking on Sly County, and we were getting updates all throughout that spring football game about the girls who were in action at Mercer in the state championship game, and the whole crowd who was here for football was just hanging on every word over the PA system, and it was almost like out of a movie. Right toward the end of that spring game in the fourth quarter, you heard the sirens from the Pike County Sheriff's Department coming into the field, and here come the ladies right on cue with about 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter of that ball game.
Yes.
And they got to bring their state championship trophy down on the field. So that was back in May. Tonight, we're passing out the bling, and that's going to start right at 7 p.m. So we are a little early here this evening, but it's going to be a great night.
You're going to air it, right?
Oh, yeah, we're going to air it. We got the microphone set up in the press box. We got the camera ready to go down on the field, so we'll be able to show the girls and the coaching staff. And who knows, maybe they'll even give us a close-up of some of that bling-bling. So that's Chris. I'm Chad, third member of our broadcast team here tonight with his own camera, ladies and gentlemen, the Eric Cam. It's Mr. Eric Edmondson. Eric, good evening. Good to see you again, my man.
Hey, it's good to be back. It's a good little week break. Hey, it's the Eric Cam.
That's
Easy,
right,
fellas.
Chris. Get out there.
Hey, but it's a good time to be back. And hey, like Chris said, I think that this is going to be a good matchup. Even though coming into this game that Mount Zion's 5-0, listen, this is a very physical Pirate squad that they're dealing with, especially what they showed against Sumter and what they showed last time out here in the Boneyard.
I'll tell you, that game against Greenville, the defense for Pike that night was just crazy.
Wow.
And, you know, we had a chance earlier to chat with Coach Holmes and Godfrey Mahone about the physicality, a word you used several times.
Yes.
Chris, if we play like that every Friday night, it's going to be tough for anybody to beat this Pirate team.
Man, I'm excited. I really am. And, you know, Godfrey couldn't have picked a better character. He was testing it, the bull.
Yep.
And I expect to see some more of that bull kind of physicality from the defense tonight. I don't think Mount Zion has seen a team like this yet this year. Pike's going to put it on them.
Well, we had a chance to talk with the Mount Zion broadcast crew earlier today for our pregame meal right across the street at Ruth's Restaurant. And I want to give a big thank you to Mike and his crew with Hometown Media. And they're here broadcasting tonight for Mount Zion. But we all had a chance to get together tonight pregame over some good food at Ruth's. They talked about their team. We talked about our team. And, Chris, I think you hit the nail on the head. And even Eric can kind of comment on this. Even the Mount Zion broadcast crew doesn't think they've seen a team as physical as what they're expecting to see here tonight against Pike.
No, and they said multiple times while talking about the team is that they want to be tested.
Yep.
They want this team to be tested, and they think that Pike County has that test ready for them to go. But, hey, still got to play the game, still got to go out there on the gridiron and get the job done.
Well, that job is going to get started in about 35 minutes from right now. And again, coming up in about 4.5 minutes, we will go down and get the live shot on the field for tonight's ring ceremony, celebrating and honoring the state champion Lady Pirates soccer team. Coach Osteen and his ladies are ready to go here tonight, and we will air that ceremony coming up in less than 5 minutes. But we are getting things underway right now. It is the countdown to kickoff, powered by Enlightening Electric, and very happy to have the folks from Enlightening Electric bringing you live pregame coverage and the coverage of our ring ceremony coming up here in just a few moments. We'll take our first time out. When we come back, we'll be closer to that ceremony. Live from the Boneyard here in Zebulon is K13 Media's live coverage of Pike County football, presented by Countryside Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. How does Countryside Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Jackson sell more vehicles than any other dealership in the area? It's simple. We have the most inventory. Regardless if you're looking for a new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram, or a high-quality, low-mileage pre-owned vehicle, we've got something for everybody. Be sure to check out our huge online inventory at countrysideautomotive.com, and let's make 2025 the time to find your new ride at Countryside. Fans, glad to have you here at the Boneyard. We're inside the Advanced Roofing and Interiors broadcast booth, high atop the Boneyard here at Pike County High School. Chris Childress, Chad Feltman, Eric Edmondson, our producer and director, and the most important man in Zebulon right now here with our broadcast, Michael Penn, on our camera here this evening. We told you we had a very special ceremony lined up for you this evening. It is time to bring you that ring ceremony here tonight from Pike County High School. Again, this is the countdown to kickoff, powered by Enlightening Electric. Let's go now to the field and celebrate the state champion Lady Pirates soccer team here tonight.
Nation, we have a special presentation tonight for an incredible group of young ladies and their coaches. Please give a big pirate welcome to your 2025 Soccer State Champions. These ladies outscored their opponents 144 goals to 16 goals. Tonight, they will be given their state championship rings. We would like to thank Bottoms Nursery for purchasing these rings. Now, for your state champions, Dixie LeCount, JC Fillingham. JC also got first team All-Region. Jana Collins. Abby Strange. Jacqueline Aguilar. Lacey Eubanks. Lacey also got second team All-Region. Maddie Smith. Morgan Wakeman. Morgan also got first team All-Region. Piper Jones. Piper got first team All-Region. Presley Reddy. Sophie Moss. Sophie got second team All-Region. Kizzy Coburn. Millie Stevens. Millie was all-region honorable mention. Anna Bottoms. Anna was first team All-Region and Region 2A Player of the Year. Olivia Park. Olivia Park is Georgia Athletic Coaches Association 2A Player of the Year and State Finals MVP. Anna Harris. L. Smith. L is all-region honorable mention. Hannah McCart. Hannah is second team all-region. Izzy Cuviello. Izzy is first team All-Region. Jesse Jeffcoat. Jesse is second team All-Region. And Sydney Cochran, second team All-Region. Now for the incredible coaching staff, Justin Osteen, head coach. While Justin's been here at Pike County, his record is 293 wins, 105 losses, and 23 ties. He's 12-time region champion, 10 times to the Sweet 16, 8 Elite 8 appearances, 2 Final Fours, and 1 state championship. Layla Eubanks, assistant coach. Chris Jack Johnson. Tara Riggs. And Melissa Whitley. Let's give one more round of applause for our Pirate State champions. Good job.
Anytime, Chris, that you can, anytime that a season ends, you always say that it was a fantastic season. But anytime that a season ends with a state championship, it always makes it a little bit sweeter. Welcome back inside the Advanced Roofing and Interiors broadcast booth, everybody. Eric Evans alongside Chris Childress. And like I said, Chris, this one kind of sets head and shoulders above everybody else season-wise.
Yeah, I tell you what, and what's more exciting about this is that we've got 13 underclassmen. Hey, Chad, you going to hang out with us? There's 8 seniors, but there are 13 underclassmen. So this soccer team is going to be just as strong coming into the next season with 5 all-region players, first team, and 5 second-team all-region players. Man, I'm really excited that this soccer team's probably going to go back-to-back.
Absolutely. They have a great opportunity to do that, and they got a couple of girls going to play college ball as well. We're going to throw it to a quick break, and when we come back, we'll have more of your pregame show live from the Boneyard here in Pike County.
Some people just prefer a pre-owned vehicle over a new vehicle, and that's perfectly fine with us at the Countryside Pre-Owned Supercenter in downtown Jackson. Cars, trucks, vans, Jeeps, SUVs, we've got them. Financing or cash cars. Sometimes we've even got campers, boats, jet skis, and motorcycles. If pre-owned is your thing, then stop by and see us Monday through Saturday at the Countryside Pre-Owned Supercenter, located next to Piggly Wiggly in downtown Jackson.
2 law firms, 1 mission. When Jody Sellers and Kevin Parker team up, the courtroom better be ready. Compassion where it counts, fire when it's needed, and results that speak for themselves. We fight for you like you're our family, and we don't back down, ever. Introducing Sellers and Parker LLC, your hometown law firm that provides big-time results. Call us today at 770-415-9848. Visit sellersparker.com or find us on social media at Sellers Parker LF. Sellers and Parker LLC, where clients become family.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Boneyard in Zebulon. Alongside of Chris Childress, I'm Chad Feltman. Eric Edmondson, our producer and director, here with us tonight. Michael Penn is on the camera for us this evening. And, man, how cool was that? Our first state championship celebration of the year. But I got a feeling it probably won't be the last one here in Pike County for a while.
Yeah, I think with as young as that team is, they're probably going to come back and run it back.
Now, Eric, I got to ask you a question because as I'm downstairs and I'm hearing these names being called out for the Pirates. Did a few of those names sound familiar to you, sir?
Absolutely. We heard a Jeff Coe, we heard a Cuviello, we heard a couple of them. And yeah, we knew that there were a couple of championship soccer players over in Barnesville, Georgia with the Gordon State Highlanders. Again, like I mentioned before we cut to break, there's a couple of these players going to play some college ball. I'm sure there's elsewhere as well. But it's just such a good statement for a program that you have that talent moving on to the next level. And it's great to have them at Gordon State, I tell you what.
Chris, we have 5 Pike County Pirates on the Gordon State College soccer team, and hearing some of those names here tonight, I know for Eric and I, it's like, oh yeah, they're pretty good soccer players.
They got rings too.
They do, yeah.
Well, I tell you, Danny Cuviello was a rec board member for several years too.
Okay.
Came through the soccer program, rec department. So a lot of these girls came through Pike Rec, that farm system, if you want to call it that. They've come through Pike County High School. Now they're over at Gordon. It's great to see these girls going on and continue to do great things.
It is, and this is going to be another great year for the Pirates soccer team coming up this spring. All right, so we're about 18 minutes away from kickoff here tonight. Again, we came on a little bit early this evening. Wanted to give credit where credit was due to our ladies tonight for the soccer program. But gentlemen, let's focus back now on some high school football this evening. Again, if you're just tuned in, first of all, welcome. This is the Countdown to Kickoff, powered by Enlightening Electric. And speaking of electric, I see some lightning bolts and some stuff right here. This, ladies and gentlemen, is our second edition of our Pirate Player shirt. This started off as a joke, but now, Chris Childress, I think we got our own clothing line, and I'm going to let you give everybody the details if you want to walk even closer to the camera.
Yeah.
Tell everybody this contraption you have on here tonight.
So let's see if we can't get in here. And
there you go.
Let's
too far. Come back.
We're back.
Come back.
There we are.
Let me pull you back. There you go, right there.
Wow, Chad, you just pulled on me like that.
Sorry.
Dude.
Glad you didn't have a bra on or nothing.
Well, I just took it off.
Here we go again. Chris taking off underwear.
So the rainbow mullet, we've got laser eyes, a wood duck, even though Michael Moody, the voice of the Pirate, says it looks more like a mallard, Maddie the mallard.
Okay.
But it's a wood duck. We got the lightning bolts in the back. It's basically which now these kids have become to understand and watch film, the script of who they're going to be and what they're going to be when they get to a T-shirt. Chad, again, we're not selling these things. There's 50 of them. At the end of the first quarter tonight, these will get thrown out to the fans, and there's a full house.
Hold that thought, because it's time right now for our national anthem. We'll get back more on this shirt. Don't go far. Hang on. The Pike Regiment is here with our national anthem for tonight's game. Well, how about that? Another beautiful rendition of our national anthem here tonight, performed by the Pike Regiment. 13 minutes away from kickoff. More on the shirt Chris Childress has on this evening in just a moment. But as always, right after our national anthem, it is time to check in with Pastor Billy Smith at Christ Chapel in Zebulon for tonight's Pirate pregame prayer.
Pike County Pirate fans, Pastor Billy Smith here from Christ Chapel. We gather on Sunday mornings and we'd love for you to join us. 8 o'clock, 9:30, or 11:15. 8 o'clock, 9:30, or 11:15. After having a week off, the Pirates are back on the field this week and we're rooting for them to have a big win tonight. Before the game begins, would you bow your heads wherever you're at, wherever you're listening and watching from, and let's have a word of prayer. Jesus, thank you for today. Thank you for your goodness, your kindness, and your love that you show on us. Would you bless our team tonight? Would you make sure that both teams are able to perform tonight and be safe in this game? We're grateful for the coaches, the coaching staff, all the faculty, the people who make this great community happen. Bless this game tonight. In the wonderful name of Jesus we pray. Amen. Once again, join us on a Sunday at Christ Chapel, 8 o'clock, 9:30, or 11:15. If you're already engaged in church somewhere, please go there. Get involved, support your church, your pastor. Just get involved, man, in a local church. It'll make a difference in your life. I hope you have a great Friday. Let's go Pirates.
Welcome back, everybody, and as always, thank you very much to Pastor Billy Smith here at Christ Chapel. I tell you, it's always pretty cool to get that text message every week from Pastor Billy with our pregame prayer. And just grateful to have Pastor Billy on here with us and all the folks from Christ Chapel here supporting Pike County football, K13 media. Yeah. It's an honor to have those guys on with us.
Man, if you didn't notice earlier today, I had my Christ Chapel Community College polo shirt on that they let me have. Man, and there's nothing I could say. What amazing words I could give to Christ Chapel and what they're doing and now educating students at a collegiate level.
Love it, man. All right, real quick, let's wrap it up one more time because we got interrupted. Our player shirt for this week features number 33, Maddox Storm. Yep. All right, Chris, tell us how this came about.
So I just want to say I want to thank Pirate Nutrition.
Yep.
They're the ones that sponsored the shirts this week. Omaya Creations, they're the ones that built the shirt for us. K13's on here, and then we've got Childress and Justice on here. But Maddie was the nickname of Maddox and Storm, right? And then we've got the laser eyes and the electrical background, if you will. And we've got Godfrey Mahone coming up. If you watched earlier today, the interview with Godfrey Mahone, he's also want to be an electrician. And I've got great news, is that in Lightning Electric, they're going to sponsor Godfrey's shirts next week. So we appreciate that in Lightning Electric for sponsoring Godfrey's. I already have a mock-up for Godfrey.
Oh,
super stoked about it.
I guess the first place you'll see that mock-up is on the Childress and Justice billboard here in downtown Zebulon, right?
That's right. We're going to have, if you watched earlier, he picked Bull. Bull's his thing, and I've got a Bull on a four-wheeler going to air starting tomorrow morning on the billboard, the digital here above the Dollar General.
You could be the first person to see it here in Zebulon. That's been a lot of fun. Again, started as a joke, but I think we have stumbled upon something. So thank you to Pirate Nutrition tonight for sponsoring these shirts and Lightning Electric for shirt number 3 coming up next Friday night, which, by the way, you won't be with us next Friday. We have a special fill-in. We're not going to say who, but somebody is going to be replacing Chris next week.
That's a great way of saying I'm getting fired.
Maybe, I don't know.
Y'all are going to be super stoked on who's going to be coming in next week.
At Callaway, going to be on the road.
Man, it's how exciting that's going to be for you, Chad.
Yeah, and we'll have live video next Friday night in Callaway, so we're looking forward to that. And just going to be a fun second half of the season. And tonight we're coming off a big bye week. Pirates 2-2 on the year, taking on a 5-0 team out of Mount Zion-Carroll here tonight. The Eagles they've been on fire this year. They've only given up 19 points in 5 games, 2 shutouts, and their point totals this year, 6, 6, and 7. That's it for their defense. Their offense has scored right about 149 points in 5 games.
Their broadcast crew told us they don't know what to expect if a team actually put 21 up on them.
Yeah.
Can they play? Can they play when the team starts scoring? And we've talked a lot about defense. It's time for Braden O'Connell to go to, who's Coach Holmes said earlier, get to his playmakers. tonight, I hope that's the theme. Braden gets out, finds these playmakers, smart with the ball, and we put some points up on this Mount Zion team who hasn't given up many.
That is the plan for tonight, but it's not the only game that we're going to be focusing on this evening. We're going back to the Eric cam right now because he is standing by with our Express Sanitation Services scoreboard. Games and scores we'll be keeping an eye on tonight, but Eric, already one final on the scoreboard from last night.
We certainly do have one final, and hey, we said it before, we said it most recently, we are heading there next week. Callaway wrapped up a game with Redan. That was at Callaway, that was in their house, and that was a 50-0 shellacking as Callaway took down Redan. But we're also looking at some other games around the area. Chapel Hill will be at Manchester. Griffin's going to be at Stars Mill. That's going to be a fun one to watch. Westover will be at Jackson this evening. Spalding will be at LaGrange. Upson Lee is at Whitewater. Lamar at Westside Macon. Lamar's been a little bit of a rut. Let's see if they can get it going against Westside. We'll see them in a couple weeks. And finally, Shelley at Crawford County is what we're going to be looking at this evening.
Well, taking a look at some of those games here tonight that Eric mentioned, the Jackson-Westover game, that's Jackson's final non-region game here tonight. They took a pretty big thumping last week in Monticello against the Hurricanes, so Jackson's looking to get back in the win column. But I think the game I'm going to be focused on here tonight, Eric mentioned it, that Westside Macon and Lamar County game. Westside Macon is a region team that we will see here at the Boneyard in October. So interesting to see what Lamar County does with Westside Macon here tonight. So just some of the games we're going to be keeping an eye on this evening. And again, all of those scores and updates coming to you from our Express Sanitation Services scoreboard. Big thank you to Kyle and the crew for being on with us this year. I love that, getting to keep updates. I know coaches are always like, don't watch the scoreboard. The heck with that. We love watching the scoreboard. All throughout the night, the upsets, did you see that score?
Right.
I love it. So thank you to Kyle and the crew at Express Sanitation Services. All right, real quick, we got to give you our Week 4 fantasy picks for college football. Because
I forgot about studying for this.
Yeah, you didn't know. Coach Holmes already gave us his. So, gentlemen, here we go. Eric, we'll let you start this week. Texas Tech is at Utah. That's number 17 against number 16 tomorrow at 12. Eric Edmondson, who you going with?
You know what? Utah's at home, but I think this week we're going to get some shakeups going on in power rankings. Give me Texas Tech.
Chris, how about you?
Utah.
I'm going Texas Tech. Didn't they just knock off Notre Dame?
Yep.
I love it. So I'll go Texas Tech just for the flat-out fact they beat Notre Dame, who, by the way, somehow still ranked 0-2 on the year.
0-2, top 25. That's
no favoritism at all, though.
Look at Irish.
Exactly. All right, next game. Maybe the sleeper game tomorrow. What could be a great football game. Neither one of these two teams are ranked, but SMU at TCU tomorrow. Chris Childress, who are you going with?
I got TCU.
Eric Edmondson.
SMU.
I'll take TCU at home tomorrow in that one. The biggest college football game of the weekend tomorrow is a 3:30 kickoff. Auburn is at Oklahoma. That is number 22 against number 11. I don't care if my life depended on it. Never saying those dirty words from Auburn, Alabama. Give me Oklahoma tomorrow. Let's go Sooners. Chris, who you like?
Yeah, I'm with you. Oklahoma all day. Here, kitty, kitty.
Come on, Eric. Spoil it for us.
I guess.
Who are you going to pick, Eric?
Listen, I've made too many bets to people, and I've said too many great things about it. I'm not going to say the word on air. War Eagle.
Oh.
And tonight is Eric's final broadcast with K13
Yes, it is.
Media, so get out of here.
Yeah, no,
All
he's gone.
Next game, poor Florida cannot catch a break. They get number 4 Miami tomorrow. Chris, who you like?
Miami.
At Miami. Eric Edmondson, who you going with?
Easy.
Yeah, I'm gonna run with Miami as well.
I've rolled with Florida the last couple of weeks, waiting on an upset. It's got to happen at some point.
No.
Give me Florida tomorrow on the road. I'm not picking anything for Carson Bay.
Wow.
Nothing.
Okay.
So
all right.
give me Florida tomorrow. And the final game, you know it's a slow weekend in college football when we are promoting Illinois and Indiana. But number 9, Illinois, at number 19, Indiana, 7:30 tomorrow night. I don't have a clue in this one, but it's not basketball season, so it's hard for me to pick Indiana. I'll take Illinois.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just going to.
Right, there you go. Heads or tails.
Illinois.
All right,
Yeah,
Eric, who you going with?
Now, Indiana had and I know it's not last year, but Indiana looked good halfway through the season last year before they fell off the table. So give me Indiana in this contest.
Eric just had to mess up, didn't he?
He
Just had to be
certainly
the
did.
oddball. So there you have it. Those are our picks, week 4 of the college football season. Dogs are off, by the way, tomorrow. Georgia Tech, huge win last week over Clemson on a walk-off field goal. Congratulations to the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. Man, they're sitting at 3-0, and I believe 18th in the country right now. So Tech has Temple tomorrow at 4 o'clock in Atlanta. Georgia is off, but then they get ready for Alabama the following Saturday night. All right, let's get you a shot down on the field. The Pirates just came through the big Pirate in the end zone. There they are. The Pirates of Pike County High School out on the field. And now we're getting ready for the Eagles, who are coming out from our left from Mount Zion High School in Carroll County. Again, 5-0 on the season this year. And we are getting ready right now for our captains and coin toss, which will be presented by First Bank of Pike and First Bank of Pike Mortgage. Big thank you to Lori Holmes and the staff at First Bank of Pike. Your captains tonight for the visiting Mount Zion-Carroll Eagles. You have number 0, Jaden Aki. Number 4, Damian Sanders. Number 12 is Knox Israel. He will be the quarterback. And number 47, Brady Denny. Excuse me, number 50, Cam Germany is in there as well. All right, let's give you the starting lineup tonight for your Pike County Pirates, led by the freshman, number 8, that's Keelan Yates. Number 33, Maddox Storm. Number 52, Noah Cash. And number 69, Jalen Hudson. Gentlemen, we are 0 for 4 on coin tosses this year. Something's got to change. Eric, do something. Magic dance. Flip your shoes around.
I can try to Alakazam it down there. Do have a little correction, though. It's Jaden Aki, Damian Sanders, Brady Denny, and Avery Weldon for the other squad on the other side. Just want to clarify that. But I'm putting all the good vibes down there. Hopefully that coin flips in our favor. Let's see it.
Yeah, we're waiting on it. And while we're waiting on that coin toss, again, I want to say thank you to our good friends at Ms. Lori Holmes and the staff, First Bank of Pike. We'll give you their logo in just a moment, but first let's keep an eye on the Big P, which, by the way, field looks great here this evening. When we left here last night, guess who was out cutting grass in the dark again?
Well, Coach Holmes.
Coach Holmes was, of course he was. All right. Pirates have won the toss. How about that? First time this season.
All right, we're done.
And we have elected to receive. And again, want to say thank you to First Bank of Pike and First Bank of Pike Mortgage for bringing you tonight's captains and coin tosses. Hey, we're glad to have everybody on the broadcast here with us this evening. If you are tuned in, be sure to drop us a comment tonight. Jody Sellers has already given us his picks for the games tomorrow. Glad to have Jody on here.
Jody is trying really hard to be involved.
I think we just need to give him a headset. Just have him come work with us, you know. But great to have Jody on. Great to have everybody on board here with us tonight as the Eagles hit the field from Mount Zion-Carroll, 5-0 on the season. By the way, if you're tuned into the broadcast, please do us a favor, share the broadcast.
Yep.
And the number one thing you can do for us is hit that subscribe button. It is a black button that says subscribe. It is absolutely free, will not cost you a thing. We're just trying to build our audience here for Pike County Pirate football, so we'd love to have you subscribe to the K13 Media YouTube channel. Sun is setting behind us. It is a warm Friday night in Zebulon, but it is a gorgeous Friday night, and we are here for our 5th game of the season. Pirates 2-2, Eagles 5-0.
Pirate fans, it's Friday night in Pike County.
And as you can hear, Michael Moody down below on the PA.
2025, Pike County
yes,
Pirates.
Indeed. Friday night in Pike County, Georgia, downtown Zebulon. K13 Media, glad to have you a part of the broadcast here this evening. Pirates and the Eagles. Eagles will be kicking it off. Again, this Mount Zion team, 5-0 on the year, and kicking it will be number 11, Alan Augustin, the senior. And back to return for the Pirates is going to be number 8, the freshman, Keelan Yates. It's teed up at the 40. It's time for Pike County football live on K13 Media. And here are the Pirates. Samaje Smith on the return. He is going to be hit and stopped short around the 25-yard line. It was number 25, Cameron Reed, the sophomore, for the Eagles to make the stop.
25, Cameron Reed.
And now it's going to be first down and 10. Here for the Pirates, who are going to be led by their sophomore quarterback here tonight. That is going to be Braden O'Connell. We'll give you some stats and numbers here for the Pirate offense as they come rushing out for O'Connell this season. 46 out of 73. He has thrown for 508 yards and 8 touchdown passes. And here is the sophomore on 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. Nope, now he's going to keep it over the middle. Saporita knocked away at the 40-yard line. That pass was knocked away by number 5, Jaden Cheeks, the sophomore.
Jaden Cheeks.
Giving you some more numbers. Again, 8 touchdown passes on the year for O'Connell. Leading rusher this year, number 2, Samaje Smith. We'll be calling his name a lot. 47 carries. He's got 175 yards. 1 touchdown on the year. Big thank you to Coach Craig Chapman, who prepares these wonderful media guides for us all season long. Grateful to have Coach Chapman and the stats as the Pirates are looking at 2nd down. Empty set backfield. O'Connell with a screen out to the far side. It's called at the 25, 30, 35. And that should be a first down. And that is Samaje Smith out of the backfield. He's going to pick up 11. First down, Pirates.
Coach Holmes said find your playmakers. And so far he's going after Saporita. He's going after Samaje. He's hunting playmakers.
Well, he found 2 good ones to start the ball game with, and the Pirates have moved the chains. It is 1st down and 10. Pike County just underway. First quarter here at the Boneyard in Zebulon. Pirates are up to their 36-yard line. Samaje Smith now standing in the backfield to the left of O'Connell. He'll take the snap and our first whistle of the ball game, and we're going to have an offsides call here against Mount Zion. So our first penalty of the ball game is going to be 5 yards against the Eagles. And that will now make it 1st and 5 for Pike County.
Boy, 84, that was Lyric Scott that just would have received that ball if it wasn't an offsides. Braden O'Connell is looking for everybody tonight. 3 plays and 3 different playmakers.
I thought it was pretty cool in our one-on-one interview with Godfrey that he mentioned Lyric as the young man he would probably have take over the team if Coach Holmes couldn't make it.
That's the 3rd time that Lyric has been mentioned with that role. Lyric was mentioned in week 1 with Tucker, week 2 with Maddox, and week 3. So Lyric's got
that's a great quality to have. Your teammates think you can lead the team. First penalty of the ball game. It'll make it 1st down and 5. Pike County at its 41. Yes. Here's O'Connell. Blitz coming in. Nobody saw it for Pike County. And it was number 3, Brody Hinsman, the sophomore. Nobody picked up Hinsman. And that's going to back the Pirates up about 6 and set up 2nd and 11. And that'll put the ball back at our 35-yard line. I mean, Hinsman just came in untouched. Looked kind of like Chris Childress going to the buffet at Ruth's earlier today. Get out of his way. He had to get to those tenders and banana pudding.
Yep.
Move.
That's right. Hey, look, Saturday football special at Ruth's. 30 tenders, box of home fries, gallon of tea and lemonade, $44.95. Get to Ruth's.
Love it. 2nd down and 11. Here's O'Connell setting up a screen. Down here to Rocco Barbie, and Barbie is going to be brought down near the line of scrimmage. Hinsman once again is brought down. No gain on the play, and it's 3rd and 11. A couple of nice tackles by the sophomore Brody Hinsman. Again, this Eagles team we're playing here tonight, folks, in 5 games so far this season, they have only given up a combined 19 points. They have 2 shutouts in 5 games, and they haven't given up more than 7 points in a game so far this season. So this defense is going to be a tough one to move the ball on here tonight on 3rd down. O'Connell looking over the middle, wide open. There's Saporita. You can forget about it. Tucker Saporita is gone, and the junior is in for 6. It is a 65-yard touchdown. Wide open.
Zebra.
I don't know if zebras run fast, but that one sure has some speed after the catch.
I love it.
65-yard strike to Saporita. 9:39 to play, first quarter.
I heard there was a Dogs tight end coach on campus here recently. Sap tight end. Wonder.
And here is Jack Hammond on for the point after. 9:39 to play. Quarter number 1. Hammond is ready. Here's the snap. It's a good one. The hold is good, and the kick is right through the middle.
A good snap, a
And
good
it's
hold, and a good
7-0.
kick. Pike County.
Pike County.
Strikes
So just
first
like
with
that,
9:39.
a
Pirates
65-yard
Eagles
touchdown to Tucker Saporita. That's our first 7 points of the ball game, which means it's also our first $7 in the Points for Paul's program, presented by Bark Avenue at Pike Plaza. And gentlemen, while we have a moment, got to give a huge congratulations to the owner, who was formerly Ashley Griggers, who is now Ashley Turner. She was married last week during the bye. Talk about a great wife. She got married during a bye week. I mean, how cool is that? So, Ashley, congratulations from all of us here at K13 Media. And that's our first $7 to the Points for Paul's program.
That's going to be a long and healthy marriage.
For any woman to get married during a bye week during football season, yeah, absolutely. I think so. So, Pirates on the board early. 65-yard touchdown pass to Tucker Saporita. And now Hammond will tee it up at the 40-yard line.
Who?
Jack Hammond.
Who?
Yeah, your friend.
That the guy that stood us up. Got him, Jack. I'm not going to let him live that down, Chad.
Pirate Regiment loud, and before Jack can get the kickoff, we have a whistle. And I see a flag on the far side of the field. Again, just underway in the first quarter. 9 minutes and 39 seconds to play. Pirates with a 65-yard strike, and man, you cannot get more wide open than what Tucker Saporita was on that catch. And a perfect throw by the sophomore Braden O'Connell, his 9th touchdown pass of the season.
Looks like they were all over the run, but it looks like we're going to have some holes in the passing game.
Let's take a big night, big advantage of it. All right, Hammond's ready. Looks like everybody else is as well. It's teed up at the 40. And Jack's ready, and here's the kick. It's a low line drive, and it will be taken at the 5-yard line by the Eagles. And the Eagles going to bring it up to around the 20.
Rashad Montgomery
on the carry for the Eagles. Tackle made by number 8, Keelan Yates.
Well, we heard that name in our pregame dinner here tonight from our friends of the Mountain Zion broadcast crew. Rashad Montgomery, number 2, the return man, but didn't get much on that one. Got it to about the 20, and they'll give him credit to the 21-yard line. I believe I heard Keelan Yates, if I'm not mistaken, on that one.
He was met by our freshman phenom.
There you have it.
Yep, and Mountain Zion broadcast crew made sure to say that it's Rashad Montgomery, and you also got to watch out for number 12, Knox Israel, who's going to be QB in there tonight.
That's in the backfield. Israel, number 12, the quarterback. Empty backfield. First down and 10 here for Mountain Zion. They will put Montgomery in motion. There's the play fake, and here's Israel going to be tripped up around the 26-yard line. Ethan Luna in on the stop after about a 5-yard run. Great tackle there by Luna. Boy, if Luna does not wrap up the quarterback, he may be off to the races here on the near sideline. Great tackle, solo tackle there by Luna.
Interesting to see him up in the corner like that. He's usually a safety. We're down a couple defensive ends tonight. Quincy Thompson and Roger Colquitt. I think Cash Reeves is out too. That
was going to be our, when we go to our first timeout of the night, we'll give you an injury update presented by Advanced IV and Wellness. Second down. Eagles with the ball at their 26. First carry of the night for Montgomery, who tries to stretch it outside. A flag comes in. Montgomery is going to be hit at the line. There's one flag at the line of scrimmage. There's also a flag right down in front of us.
Number 2, Rashad
and it looks like
Montgomery
Keelan Yates lost his helmet, and we may have a personal
made
foul
by number
penalty
4, Max McBrayer
against
will
Mount
take the
Zion.
flag.
There's 2 flags. Again, one at the line of scrimmage, one at the end of the play.
Looks like Xavier Buckner for the Mount Zion got just a little too happy with Yates.
And that was the 3rd name we heard tonight. Really, their one and only D1 prospect for the Eagles, Buckner, number 9.
He was standing over Yates. That was close to disrespectful, Chad.
We have a chop block call
Personal foul
against the Eagles. So that was the penalty at the line of scrimmage. But what about the penalty here in front of the Pirate bench? And you can hear the student section down below us, who are, by the way, all dressed out like a bunch of construction workers here tonight. Love it. The cheerleaders are too.
It's like the village people.
So it looks like they're going to wave this one off at the end of the play.
I don't.
Or they will accept the chop block will be the call. Okay. So either way, it's going to back Mountain Zion way up. And they're on territory, and that's going to
Fans, remember you can watch
the ball
tonight's game
all
on
the way
K13
back
Media. All
inside
tonight's
the
action
5.
and replays of every play so far on K13 Media YouTube.
So 2 penalties, I believe it was. Okay.
Yeah,
so that's why the ball's all the way back inside the 5.
That's right.
And boy, if you're the Pirates right now, you got to be smelling blood. That ball's back at the 5. It is 2nd down and 28.
I'm surprised Buckner's still in the game. That was.
Yeah, that was kind of low down, and he's very lucky.
We'll call it 2nd and
he didn't get
Thomaston right
an
here.
early exit. You know, that's kind of what Greenville likes to do, early exits. So here we go, 8:56 to play, first quarter. 2nd down, 28. Israel, the quarterback, is 2 yards deep in his own end zone. Looking to throw, fires, and the pass is incomplete up around the 10-yard line. Rocco Barbie was in on the coverage. Jordan Smith, the sophomore receiver, was the intended target. So it'll set up 3rd down and 28, and that'll stop the clock with 8:42 to play in the opening quarter. Again, if you're just tuned in, a 65-yard touchdown pass to Tucker Saporita on 3rd and 11.
3rd down right here.
Put the Pirates on the board. And now it's 3rd down. Ball is at the Mountain Zion 4-yard line. Godfrey Mahone, the nose tackle right on top of the ball. Looking for the snap is Israel. He's got it, backs up, fires deep near sideline, out of bounds, and it's going to be 4th down. Max McBrayer, number 4 on the coverage, trying to find Xavier Buckner, and he found Coach Holmes instead. And it's going to be 4th and 28 here for the Eagles, and Israel's got to be careful here. Well, he's going to be about 4 or 5 yards in his own end zone.
I'm going to tell you what, Chad. Buckner came in and landed on our sideline, and our team did an amazing job after what he just did to Yates. Being respectful to him as he got up, he turned around and tried to smack talk a little bit, and we let him get back out in the middle of the field. Go Pirates.
Augustine on to punt it away. He is 9 yards deep in his own end zone. 8:36 to play, and let's see if the Pirates bring the house. Barbie and Yates are the deep men back at the 45 to return. Augustine backs up another yard. He's now 9 yards deep in his own end zone. 4th and 28, and a whistle and a delay of game. Well, that'll make it half the distance to the goal. It's not going to back Augustine up any further, but it will move the ball from the 4-yard line to the 2-yard line. And now look at Augustine. His back heel is standing on top of that white chalk. He has got to be very careful. He does not have any room for error. Let's see if the Pirates can take advantage. 4th and 28. Here's the snap. The kick is on the way. It's a low, wobbly kick taken by the Pirates. And here's the freshman Yates, who loses his helmet at the 22-yard line.
Yates with the return for the
and
Pirates.
Keelan will bring it up for great field position here for
Pregame by
the
number
Pirates.
10,
All right, told you
Smith.
we had some injury updates. Before we
Also
get this
in on the tackle
playoff,
for the
let's check
Eagles,
in with
number
Chris
6,
Childress
Harris.
and give you tonight's injury update report presented by Advanced
Pirates
IV
take over
and
on the
Wellness.
21-yard line.
Chris, we got a few guys banged up and not playing tonight.
Yeah, we're going to have Quincy Thompson out tonight. He's one of our ends. Another end, Roger Colquitt's going to be out tonight, and Cash Reeves. So on the defensive side of things, we're going to have some some guys going to have to step up. So we do have a deep lineup, though, on the defensive side.
There's your injury report presented by Katie Boswell and the staff at Advanced IV and Wellness. Great field position here for the Pirates. 1st and 10. Samaje Smith. No, this is going to be the quarterback O'Connell, who keeps it. Cuts back inside. Here goes Braden. 15. He is going to be out of bounds, just shy of the 10. He's going to scamper away for 11. And it's a first down for Pike County at the 11-yard line. Boy, how about the heads-up play there by the sophomore quarterback, Braden O'Connell. Was able to hit the brakes, cut it back in, and he's got 11. And guess what? For the first time tonight, the Pirates are inside the Thomaston Hospice red zone. They've got it at their 11-yard line, looking to score once again. It is 1st down and 10, Pike County. Samaje Smith will stand to the left of O'Connell. He'll take the snap. Braden going to keep it roll to the left. Braden across the 10, near the 5. Touchdown, Pirates! The sophomore, Braden O'Connell from 11 yards
the
out.
quarterback keeper, good for a touchdown.
And he's got an 11-yard score to put the Pirates on top, 13-0.
Great blocking downfield by number 2 senior Samaje Smith and number 6 Manny
Good to see
Lawrence.
Pirates just jump on top of Mount Zion here. Less than halfway through the first quarter, and they're just foot on the gas pedal.
Well, I tell you, the last 5.5 quarters for the Pirates have been about as good as it gets offensively and defensively. As Hammond will now come on for the point after kick. Good snap, good hold. The kick is on the way, and it's good. So an 11-yard touchdown run by Braden O'Connell
Point is good, and
makes it 14-0. 7 more points, $7 more dollars to the Points for Paul's program presented by Bark Avenue at Pike Plaza, who, by the way, not only did Ashley Turner get married, Bark Avenue is also looking to hire right now in the Zebulon area. So if you're great with dogs, very passionate with dogs, and you're looking for a great job locally, be sure to stop by and see Ashley. Maybe y'all could talk about the wedding. She'd love to chat with you at Bark Avenue at Pike Plaza, now hiring. Boy, how about that? 2 touchdowns in the first 5.5 minutes of the ball game.
Man,
And Pike's up 14-0.
Coach Holmes, meanwhile, while they were doing all the scoring out here, Holmes was talking to his defense, and Holmes was fired up. I tell you, this man's not backing down. This could be a very, very, very big blowout. It's staging up that way, and I want it.
Here's Hammond, going to be a short kick. This one will be fielded by the Eagles. They bobble the kick, and now they'll return it 20, 25, up around the 29-yard line. There's 4 or 5 helmets in there on the stop. And there is Manny Lawrence, number 6. Also Maddox Storm, number 33. So 4 or 5 guys in there for Pike County. Short return. And the Eagles
Eagle return brought up
will
to the
take over
28-yard
first
line.
and 10 from their 28. By the way, the Eagles here tonight led by their head coach, Brad Gordon, who is in his 9th season as the head coach, has an overall record of 52-42 as the head coach from Mount Zion. His team down 2 touchdowns early, though. They'll come out in a pistol formation here on offense. Knox Israel is the quarterback. And before he can hand it off, there are whistles and a procedure penalty against the Eagles. So got to back them up 5 and make it first and 15. Eagles again averaging 37 points per game on offense. Their average, as far as points allowed this year, was just 3 per game. We have topped that already.
I don't know if they've seen a team like Pike yet this year.
Well, I just hope the one thing about Pike here tonight, they keep this aggression for 4 quarters. Don't let up. As they say, put your foot right on their throat, pedal to the metal. But this Eagles team scores a lot of points for a reason, so there's still a lot of football to be played.
Absolutely.
Here's Israel, going to hand it off. Montgomery going to be met in the backfield. Max McBrayer, number 4, there to make the stop, along with number 69 for the Pirates. That is going to be Jalen Hudson. No gain. It's going to be 3rd and 15.
That's the 2 players that Godfrey Mahone pointed out. McBrayer and Hudson.
Wasn't that a fun interview with Godfrey? Just getting to know these guys, man. And I love how they're so unselfish, always calling out their teammates. Yeah, very respectful of their teammates. And again, Mount Zion looking at 2nd and long, 2nd and 15. Clock hits 7 minutes to play, first quarter.
You keep giving them the opportunity when you ask about the MVP to call themselves, and they just don't do that.
Israel's pass complete up to the 30. Here's Yates. And Luna going to run the receiver out of bounds, but it's going to be enough for a first down. And that is going to be, looks like Caleb Houston, number 8, who made the catch. First catch of the night for Houston. It's enough for a first down for the Eagles. And they will move the ball up to their 44-yard line. Again, Eagles averaging 37 points a game, but they've had a couple where they've been right at 50. They can score quickly. First down and 10 for Mount Zion. Israel, the quarterback, going to keep it himself. He's up the middle. There's Manny Lawrence
Number 12,
to make the initial hit. Oh, and there's a push late at the end of the play, and there's the flag.
Tackle made by number 6, Manny Lawrence.
Listen,
the flag.
I didn't even have the binoculars on, and I'm half blind, and I saw that from here atop the press box.
Yeah, that was number 1 this time, Kazea Aki, who had a little extracurricular conduct at the end of that play.
And that should be an unsportsmanlike penalty against the Eagles. Personal foul. Yep, so back them up 15. That is already their second personal foul here in the first quarter. And again, that one was just easy to call. Can't do that to your team, especially when you're down 2 touchdowns early in the first quarter. So back the Eagles up 15 yards. Clock will stop. 6:32 to play, first quarter. Pirates with a 65-yard touchdown pass to Tucker Saporita and an 11-yard touchdown run by the quarterback, Braden O'Connell. And now it's going to be second down and about 17 for the Eagles. Clock starts, 6.5 minutes left, opening quarter. Pirate football tonight presented by Countryside, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. Rashad Montgomery, the back, standing beside Knox Israel. They'll put a man in motion. Here's a counter, and Montgomery is drilled in the backfield. Maddox Storm, number 33, comes in and drills Montgomery for a huge loss.
Right, a boy, Matty. Matty the Mallard. Voice of the Pirates is calling him, so I'm sticking with that.
Maddox with a great stop in the backfield. And that'll make it third and long. And hey, speaking of Maddox, our cheerleaders are going to be throwing out those custom designed shirts at the end of the first quarter here tonight to the crowd down below us. Third down and 19. Pistol formation now. Montgomery will come stand to the right of Israel, who wants to throw. Pressure coming. Looks deep. Fires. Incomplete. And a flag late at the end of the play. And we may have a defensive holding here against the Pirates. Buckner was the intended target. But there is a flag down around the Pike County 41-yard line. And let's see if Buckner got held up. That ball was well overthrown. We're going to have a pass interference call against Pike County. So not the holding, but a pass interference call.
I don't know. I don't know if it was a pass interference. That ball would have been uncatchable. But I certainly did see a hold that took place before the ball was got in the air.
Well, that will bring the ball up 15 yards. Still not enough for a first down, but it makes it third and manageable now. 3rd and 6. Eagles near midfield. They're at their 46-yard line. Knox Israel, the quarterback, drops back. Pressure coming. He'll tuck it and keep it. He's going to be hit at midfield. Dives across the 50. And let's see where they'll spot the ball. It looks like it's going to be enough for a first down.
Man, he ran into a wall in number 4, Max McBrayer.
And then there was Gray Cook, number 35, to finish the tackle. It is enough for a first down. Not by much, but just barely. And it's going to be enough to move the sticks and keep the drive alive here for the Eagles. 5:15 to play, first quarter. Don't forget, coming up tonight at halftime, we will turn it over to our marching bands tonight for our Henson's Outdoor Services halftime report. Halftime show, I should say. First down and 10. Here's Montgomery. Off to the left of Montgomery up near the line of scrimmage. He may get 3 or 4. Close to the 45-yard line. McBrayer, number 33, at the bottom of that pile. And it'll be a short gain of, let's call it
on the tackle, number 63, Johnson Anderson, number 69, Jalen Hudson.
As the ball is at the Pike County 44-yard line. 4:35 and counting, opening quarter. Pirates with 2 quick touchdowns here in the first quarter. But here come the Eagles. This high-powered offense. Driving it. It's going to be second down and 6. Israel, the quarterback, on the keeper, will take it up near the 40-yard line. He's going to be about 2 yards shy of a first down.
12, Israel, the
There's McBrayer.
Keeper.
There's Maddox, number 33. There's Mahone, number 59, all at the bottom of that stack.
Tackle made by number 53, Brentley Irvin, and number 55,
and it'll be third
Greg
down
Wright.
and 2 here for the Eagles.
Maddox
They're quickly, no huddle.
Maddox went there and picked up the runner. Basically, hey, man, get up. Get the football back so I can tackle you again.
That's right, ready to hit you once again. Third down and 2 for the Eagles at the Pirate 40. Israel looks to throw, and he's got a first down. Buckner is the target at the Pirate 35-yard line. And it's a first down
number 8,
here for the Eagles. By the way, I know both teams are in red tonight, so let's tell you how you can tell them apart. Mount Zion is the team with the red helmets and white jerseys. Pike County is the team with the red helmets and red jerseys. A lot of red on display here tonight. First down and 10 is the Eagles with the football. Israel, pocket collapses, got a roll here to the near side, looking to throw, lobs one out of bounds down around the 25-yard line.
Israel's
Looking
pass goes
for
out of bounds,
Jordan
intended
Smith.
for number 10, Jordan Smith.
And it'll set up second down and 10. Again, glad to have everybody on the broadcast here tonight. If you're
And great
tuned
pursuit
in
by
to
number
our
69,
YouTube feed, feel free to drop us a comment.
Jalen Hudson.
We would love to know where you're tuned in from here tonight. Glad to have all our Pirate fans on and want to welcome all the fans from Mount Zion High School on the broadcast here tonight. Would love to know where you're watching from tonight. Just drop us a comment. We'd love to give you a shout out here this evening. Clock stops with 3:08 to play opening quarter. Second down and 10. Eagles with the ball at the Pirate 35. They'll put a man in motion. Israel looking for some blocks. Guess what? Nowhere to go. That never developed and in to make the initial hit. Number 55, the senior,
Israel with the
Drake
keeper,
White.
tackle made by number 55, senior Drake
And it's going to
Wright.
be, let's see, maybe about
And
a
number
yard loss.
69, senior
And
Jalen
it'll be
Hudson.
3rd and 11. That play just never developed. And it's going to be 3rd down and 11 here for the Eagles.
All right, fans, big third down
And I
right
hear
here.
a whistle, and let's see, do we have a timeout on the field? We have an official's timeout. Got an injured player down for the Pirates at the end of that play, and that is Manny Lawrence, number 6, who is down. So we have an injury timeout presented by Advanced IV and Wellness. 2:37 to play. We're in the opening quarter. It's 14-0. Let's take a quick timeout. This one is presented by Sellers and Parker.
2 law firms, 1 mission. When Jody Sellers and Kevin Parker team up, the courtroom better be ready. Compassion where it counts, fire when it's needed, and results that speak for themselves. We fight for you like you're our family, and we don't back down. Ever. Introducing Sellers and Parker LLC, your hometown law firm that provides big-time results. Call us today at 770-415-9848. Visit sellersparker.com or find us on social media at sellersparkerlf. Sellers and Parker LLC, where clients become family.
How does Countryside Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Jackson sell more vehicles than any other dealership in the area? It's simple. We have the most inventory. Regardless if you're looking for a new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram, or a high-quality, low-mileage pre-owned vehicle, we've got something for everybody. Be sure to check out our huge online inventory at countrysideautomotive.com, and let's make 2025 the time to find your new ride at Countryside. 3rd down and 11 after the timeout. Manny Lawrence able to walk off the field. Eagles with the ball at the Pike 35-yard line. Pirates with a 2-touchdown lead first quarter. Here's Israel. Rolling, looking downfield, fires and overthrows, but another flag is going to come in. And it looks like we're going to have another pass interference call against Pike County. Maddox Storm, the linebacker, looked like he got beat by the intended target, number 10, Jordan Smith. Crazy thing is, that ball was well out of bounds. I mean, it didn't matter.
It's not catchable.
What was going to happen? That ball was not going to be caught, but it is going to be another pass interference call. That's the second of the drive here against the Pirates.
That sets up a first down.
And it will give the Eagles an automatic first down, and it also give them some yards at the, let's see, where they're going to put it, 21-yard line. 2:25 to play in the opening quarter. First down and 10. Mount Zion has been bailed out on 3rd and long twice on pass interference calls by the Pirates. Knox Israel is the quarterback. Rashawn Montgomery stands to his right. And we've got a whistle and a false start against the Eagles.
Yeah, number 9. He got a
False start on the Eagles.
quick jump on the outside.
Xavier Buckner, the wide receiver, was ready to go before his quarterback and center were, so that'll back the ball up 5 yards. Getting ready for our first out-of-town scoreboard update presented by Express Sanitation Services. Our buddy T. Carmichael has got us tuned in at the press box at Red Devil Hill in Jackson, Georgia. Jackson is playing Westover tonight. T's got us an update. We'll give you that. Eric standing by right after this first down play. 1st and 15. Buckner in motion. Israel looks that way, fires a deep ball toward the end zone, and the pass is caught, and let's see, it's going to be incomplete. Oh, boy.
Intended for number 9.
This is one of those opportunities you would love to have instant replay in high school football because Buckner made an incredible catch down around the pylon.
No, Chad, he didn't catch it.
Or did it fall out? Okay, Eric's going back on our replay system here to take a look. Let's see, did he hold on to it?
He was out.
He held on to that ball all the way down, and Eric's even throwing his hands up like it should have been an Eagle touchdown.
He stood over Yates earlier very disrespectfully. He missed that ball.
So, second down and 15. Pirates get a break. Israel going to hand it off. Here's the misdirection. The ball's on the ground. It's loose. But it looks like the Eagles fall on top of it at the 28-yard line. A little trickeration here from the Eagles. The original give was to Kazia Aki. He then gave it to Rashad Montgomery, who coughed it up. A few more yards lost on that one, and that was 3rd and 17.
Big third down right here, Pirate fans.
1 minute, 50 seconds left, third quarter.
I'd like to see some of Mark Manden's.
First quarter, excuse me. Sorry, first quarter.
Some of Mark Manden's comments here on your thread. Cut the sprinklers on, cut the lights off while we were driving back in the late 90s.
Here's third down. Israel over the middle. Nobody's there, and it's incomplete. Oh, boy, Tucker Safarita was wanting to catch that ball, but it was overthrown, and it's going to set up fourth down. Now, let's see what the Eagles decide to do with it on 4th and 16. We were told at our pregame dinner tonight by our friends with the Mount Zion broadcast crew, they've got a pretty good place kicker.
Yep.
So let's see if they go to him or if they're going to try to go for it on 4th down. We may get a timeout. We will indeed before we get the 4th down. Tell you what we'll do. We'll keep it right here. And for the first time tonight, let's check back in with our Eric Cam for our first scoreboard update presented by Express Sanitation Services. Eric.
Yeah, thank you very much, Chad. Yeah, we got a couple of stuff to go through on the We got a couple of stuff to walk through for the Express Sanitation out-of-town scoreboard. First off, want to look at that game in Stars Mill. The Bears of Griffin are up 8-0 over the Stars Mill Panthers. And hey, we haven't received an official line from our information sources just yet, but our good friend T. Carmichael is saying that Jackson is up 16-0 on Westover. That is happening at Red Devil Hill in Jackson. So that's just a couple scores rolling in right now as the night rolls on here. Got a good sunset behind us, and we're in for some good football here for the rest of the time here at the Boneyard.
Thank you very much, Eric. If T. Carmichael says it, I'm pretty sure it's true. We'll go with it. So, big game for Jackson coming off a butt kicking. Last week they took in Monticello. Hurricanes took care of them. Red Devils have Westover tonight. All right, it's 4th down and 16. Eagles with the ball. Special teams unit did not come out on the field. More than likely, you know that Knox Israel is going to be looking deep. He's got 3 receivers here at the bottom of the screen. And let's see what the Eagles go with. Rashad Montgomery to the right. Snap. Israel looking. Throws. Corner of the end zone. It's a jump ball, and it is going to be incomplete. Israel's pass was close to being caught by Buckner, but Tucker Safarita and number 8, Keelan Yates in there on the defensive coverage. And I tell you, Eagles got away with a big hold there on that offensive line as Rashad Montgomery, the running back, was holding one of our defenders trying to get to the backfield, but doesn't matter. Turnover on downs. And Pike County will take over 1st and 10 with 1:27 to play in the opening quarter.
Wow, that defense was on the field for a while, and tell you what, they held strong.
So 1st down and 10. Pike County already up 14-0. 65-yard touchdown pass to Safarita. An 11-yard touchdown run by the sophomore quarterback, Braden O'Connell. And now we're going to have a timeout taken by the Pirates. Our first timeout for Pike County. Hey, couple of housekeeping notes for you tonight throughout the ball game. Be listening in for our play of the game. Our play of the game tonight presented by our good buddy Danny Youngblood and Tiffany Youngblood at Plum Perfect Plumbing. They will bring you tonight's Plum Perfect play of the game. Also at the end of the game tonight, we'll give out the award for our Sellers and Parker player of the game. presented by Jody Sellers and the staff at Sellers and Parker LLC. And hey, also tonight, don't forget at halftime, we'll turn it over to our marching bands tonight. Our halftime show being presented by Henson's Outdoor Services, gutter cleaning, power washing, lawn maintenance. Henson's Outdoor Services, there for all of your outdoor needs. So just a couple of features coming up tonight later on in the broadcast. It's 14-0. Pike County is on top. And it's first down and 10 for the Pirates. And he'll start this drive from about their 27-yard line. Here's O'Connell. He'll hand it off. Samaje Smith off to the right side. Gets a couple of good blocks, and Samaje will take it up to around the 34. Give him 5 yards, and it'll set up second down and 5.
Made by number 0, Jaden Ackey.
Good blocking there by that offensive line. And Samaje Smith has 5, 1:15 and counting. Or for some reason, they stopped the clock at 1:16. Let's see. They're going to spot the ball. Maybe a penalty at the end of the play. Did we miss a flag there?
Wow.
We must have missed something. There's 15 more yards.
Boy, these kids are really racking up the personal fouls or the unsportsmanlikes or whatever's going on. There's a lot of 15-yarders.
Yeah, I never saw a flag. I don't even think Michael Moody, our PA guy, saw it because he didn't call it either. But 15 yards at the end of the play will make it first and 10 near midfield. And there goes the clock, 1:05 to play. Here's Samaje, the ball carrier again, dancing around up the middle. More great blocks from his offensive line. Samaje Smith takes it across midfield. That is another first down run. Stop was in there by number 3.
Tackle for the Eagles, number 10, Jordan Smith.
That is Brody Hensman. Called his name several times here tonight. Jordan Smith, number 10, also in there on the stop.
Looks like Brody Hensman might have helped out Samaje there a little bit,
Yeah.
gave him a little bit of an extra push for a yard or two. We'll take that.
That's right.
I'm surprised nobody from Pike has said anything yet about the marching band playing while Pike has the football. First down and 10, doesn't matter. Pirates driving. Another handoff. And some more room to run here for the Pirates as Samaje Smith
Number 2,
dances around to the 36-yard line. Give him 3 on that one, and that might be the final play of the first quarter as Samaje Smith will pick up 3, and it'll set up second down and 7 as the clock ticks inside of now 5 seconds. The Pirates are going to head here toward the sideline, and that will indeed do it for quarter number 1. But a great start by the Pirates.
Your Pike County
2
Pirates,
quick
14.
Touchdowns
Eagles,
from
0.
Saparita and O'Connell. And at the end of one, it's Pike County 14, Mount Zion 0. Tonight's coverage of Pirate football being presented by Countryside, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep Ram in Jackson. Some people just prefer a pre-owned vehicle over a new vehicle, and that's perfectly fine with us at the Countryside Pre-Owned Supercenter in downtown Jackson. Cars, trucks, vans, Jeeps, SUVs, we've got them. Financing or cash cars. Sometimes we've even got campers, boats, jet skis, and motorcycles. If pre-owned is your thing, then stop by and see us Monday through Saturday at the Countryside Pre-Owned Supercenter, located next to Piggly Wiggly in downtown Jackson. Welcome back to the Boneyard. There they are on your screen. It's the Pike County Pirate cheerleaders getting ready to throw out some custom t-shirts featuring Maddox Storm. T-shirts flying to the crowd, compliments of Childress and Justice. Chris, this is your idea, and I tell you what, there's a lot of excited folks down here ready to catch some T-shirts, man.
Man, I really didn't think it was going to take off like this. I was just trying to be awesome for the community, and man, it took off. And to have other people come in and want to sponsor these shirts too, to make sure that happens, that is just Pike County love. Watching these, and to a crowd, I mean, a huge crowd of folks here tonight, Chad. 50 of those folks are going to have some Maddox Storm, Maddie shirts. What a blessing. What a blessing to be able to do that for this
first play of the second quarter is an incomplete pass. And it'll set up third down and 7. But, yeah, the fans are loving it. And we can't wait to see T-shirt number 3 for next Friday. Well, it won't be next Friday because it'll be at Callaway.
That's right.
But we still have the design for Godfrey Mahone.
Yep.
So looking forward to that design. And, yeah, next Friday we are on the road to LaGrange to take on the Cavaliers. 3rd and 7 here for the Pirates. Just underway in the second quarter. There's O'Connell. He's going to keep it. He's going to roll. Here goes Braden. 30, 25, 20, 15. He's all the way in. Touchdown, Braden O'Connell from 35 yards. But there is a flag in the backfield.
Great run by number 15, Braden O'Connell.
Oh, man.
Number 27, senior Colton Harmon.
Let's check the flag.
But we'll check the flag.
O'Connell does already have an 11-yard touchdown run here tonight. But let's see if this one's going to be coming back from 35 yards out. A personal foul against the Pirates. So no holding call. And that flag is right there at the line of scrimmage. So erase that touchdown run by O'Connell. 14-0. 11:43 to play second quarter. Just underway in the second. And that will back the Pirates all the way up near midfield, all the way back at our 48-yard line. Again, big thank you to everybody tuned in here tonight on the YouTube broadcast. Glad to see everybody on our YouTube feed dropping the comments. Stephen Folker is tuned in from Montgomery, Alabama. Class of 2002, played at Mount Zion High School back in 1999. Stephen, glad to have you on. Glad to have all the fans on from Mount Zion High School here tonight. Class, how about that? Class of 02. That's back during the Chris Childress era.
Oh, man, that was after me. I graduated in 98.
Well, I was trying to make you sound a little younger than what you are, you know. Third down, and now a whistle and a timeout going to be taken by the Pirates. 11:17 to play here in the second quarter. Let's take a look at some of our other comments we got coming in right here. Let's see. Looks like Jackson has scored another touchdown on our out-of-town scoreboard. They lead Westside 23-8. Hey, how about Mary Rainwater? Coach Holmes' mom is tuned in from Villa Rica here this evening. Glad to have you on. Chris, what is this comment about they turned the sprinklers on during several plays that Mark said? You got to fill me in on this.
Yeah, I mean, I'm keeping up. I know Mark is a Pike County alumni.
Okay.
But it does sound like that back in the day that there was some sprinklers that came on mid-game. There's lights that got cut off while we were driving down the field. You know, maybe just a little bit of.
Well, these two teams are 4-4 all time against each other.
Yeah.
Pike has won the last two. Pike has won 3 out of the last 4. Before the two teams played last year in Carroll County, they hadn't seen each other since, I want to say, 98 or 99. It was a while. It was right at 25 years in between those games. Love to hear the stories. If you've got a good story or comment you'd love to drop, that's why we have this interactive. We'd love to hear some stories of some great games and some crazy moments. Out of the timeout, 3rd and long for the Pirates. Blitz coming, but there is a timeout taken once again by the Pirates. Coach Holmes called that timeout right about the same time number 3, Brody Hinsman, was busting through that line. Again, nobody picked up the blitz coming in. So
that's another great timeout by Coach Holmes. I recall one from game 1 where Coach Holmes calls a timeout right before we kick a field goal that missed. Came back from the timeout. Jack nails the field goal. This time, Coach Holmes calls a timeout right before the O-line gets blown up.
Yeah, good timeout.
Yeah.
But I think that's our final one. We just say we have one left out there. It says we have one, but I could have sworn we've used all 3, but we'll see. Earlier tonight, we had a chance to honor the 2025 Lady Pirates soccer team and their state championship run tonight in our pregame show. Again, I want to say congratulations to Coach Osteen and the Lady Pirates who picked up their rings tonight at the Boneyard. 3rd down and about 20. Here's the snap. O'Connell rolling to the far side of the field, and he is hit hard out of bounds at about the 37-yard line, knocked off his feet, and there is a flag down right about the spot where O'Connell was hit.
O'Connell with the quarterback keeper. We'll check the flag.
He definitely got hit hard on his way out of bounds. Both feet come off the ground, and he was sent about 6 or 7 yards into that bench for the Eagles. But they're going to flag at the end of the play. It was 3rd down and 19. O'Connell picked up about 12. But again, another flag. And the flag is going to be against
Holding
Pike
on the
County.
Pirates.
Man, we're just going the wrong direction. Had such a good drive going. And let's see, it looks like the Eagles will decline the penalty, so that will set up 4th down.
Penalty is declined to bring up 4th down.
4th and 10, Pike County. And for the first time tonight, it looks like the punt team is going to be coming on. 11:06 to play in the first half. 14-0, Pike County on top. And here's Jack Hammond for our first punt of the night.
Opportunity here to bury him deep.
He was our Sellers and Parker player of the game in game 2 this year out in Tallapoosa against Haralson County.
Been avoiding us ever since.
First punt of the night, Hammond will kick this one from right around midfield. The snap is over his head. He's got to chase it down. He'll try to break a tackle, and now Jack will still boot it away. Are you kidding me? And then it takes a Pirate bounce all the way down to the Eagle.
Jack Hammond gets off the punt
16-yard line. All right, I don't care what happens the rest of the night. Eric Edmondson, get that logo fired up. We are going with that as our plumb perfect plumbing play of the game. That should have been about a 25-yard loss. Hammond not only picked it up, broke a tackle, and still got off a great punt. Unreal.
Tucker Saporito, I remember in our interview, he said that probably one of the biggest athletes on the team is Hammond, and he showed his athletic ability right then. Wow.
There we have it with 10:25 to play in the second quarter. We've already got our plumb perfect plumbing play of the game from Jack Hammond.
Man, I bet that kid'd be fun to talk to.
One day, Chris. One day. First down and 10 for the Eagles. They'll start this drive. Ball is at their 17-yard line. Israel with a play fake. Going to roll right. He's tripped up from behind. Guess who got him? Number 63, Johnson Anderson.
12, Israel with the quarterback keeper.
2-yard pickup.
Number 63, Big Johnson Anderson.
Anderson got him by the shoestring.
I was about to say, it looks like Anderson just kind of flung out a hand just trying to trip him up, and that worked.
Did his job. Great play by Johnson Anderson, number 63, another name on that defensive line. To go along with Godfrey Mahome and number 69, Jalen Hudson. Just a 3-man front here on that defensive line for the Pirates. And now the Eagles in a pistol formation. Well, now they'll send Montgomery to the right. Second down and 8. Israel again going to tuck it and keep it, trying to run, and this time he is hit hard. That's Hudson, number 69.
Number 12,
who came in and made the first hit.
By number 69.
And let's see where they'll spot him. He's going to be about half a yard shy of a first down. We'll call it 3rd and 1 as the clock ticks with 9:23 to play in the first half. 3rd and 1 here for the Eagles. Mount Zion 5-0 on the season.
Big 3rd down right here.
They're down by 2 touchdowns here in the second quarter. 3rd and 1 for the Eagles. They're the team with the white jerseys. That's Mount Zion High School out of Carroll County. Knox Israel will keep it off to his right, and he's going to lunge forward for a first down. It looks like Hudson, number 69, also in there, number 11, Hayden Pence, come in to make that stop, but it will be enough for an Eagle first. They'll move the chains with 8:45 to play here in the second quarter. Don't forget, coming up at the start of the third quarter here tonight, right after halftime, we will bring you tonight's Pike County football trivia presented by Childress and Justice Law Firm. Give you a chance to answer a Pike County football question and win a $25 gift card to our friends at Pike Nutrition. Israel fires toward his own sideline, incomplete at the first down marker.
Good coverage by Yates right there.
Trying to find Buckner once again, number 9.
For number 9, Xavier Buckner.
And it will set up second down and 10.
Coverage for the Pirates, number 8, Keelan Yates.
Again, next Friday night, we are on the road. We'll go to LaGrange. We'll be at Callaway Stadium to take on the Callaway Cavaliers in our first region game of the season. 7:30 kickoff next Friday. Callaway put up 50 last night against Reed Ann.
Wow.
A 50-0 victory.
I'm going to be watching y'all. You and your special
co-host
guest
next week.
Yes, sir.
There's some more misdirection by the Eagles. Here's a handoff, and McBrayer says not happening at Mount Boneyard. Max McBrayer throws down
Tackle made by number 33, Maddox Storm, and number 4, Max McBrayer.
Yes.
All right, beg your pardon. Storm, yep.
It was between Storm and McBrayer. Those boys are fired up as they're just tearing apart these ball carriers.
Just a 1-yard gain there for the Eagles. 8 minutes to play
Pirate fans, we'll call it 3rd and 8.
3rd down and 8. The ball is at the Eagle 34. Eagles have had trouble running it against Pike, but Israel has done a pretty good job throwing the ball. I'm surprised we have not seen more of that. 3rd and 8 for the Eagles. Ball is at their 34. Here comes the blitz from the Pirates. Israel, pressure coming, and we got him! But a flag comes in. A sack all the way back at the 25-yard line.
69 and number 59, Mr. Godfrey Mahone.
Mahone and Hudson in there to make the stop, but let's check the flag. It was at the end of the play, well away from the ball.
Flag was thrown right there at the line of scrimmage.
Let's check the call right here. Here it comes. Holding
on
against the Eagles.
Decline to bring up 4th down.
Pirates will decline it. 4th down,
We'll
first
decline
sack of the ball
holding
game.
on the Eagles to bring up 4th down.
So Mahone and Hudson, 59 and 69. Again, just a 3-man front here for this Pike County defense. But boy, between Anderson, Mahone, and Hudson, that's 3 big boys down there on that front line of defense.
Physical.
And it'll set up 4th down and long. And it'll bring on the punt team. Here's Allen Augustine, number 11. He stands back around his 14-yard line. 7:20 to play, second quarter, clock ticks. Augustine ready with the kick, and it hit off one of his own men. Off the back of the head of one of his linemen, and it will roll forward to about the 37-yard line. How about that?
Haven't seen that in a while.
Luckily for the Eagles, that ball ricocheted and went forward. That could have easily went backwards. But it again will give Pike County great field position. 7:10 to play. Here in the second quarter, it's going to be 1st and 10 Pike. And Chris, we're going to be at the Eagle 37.
That was off the back of the main blocker. The kicker, number 12, Knox Israel. So the man right in front of him just could not get enough air under that ball.
And by the way, for Israel, the quarterback for the Eagles, he's playing both ways here tonight. Actually playing all 3 teams, even on special teams. 1st down and 10 for the Pirates. O'Connell will hand it off to Samaje Smith, who will take it right up the gut to the 31-yard line. He's going to get about 6. It'll set up 2nd down and 4.
Made by number 4, Damian Sanders, and number 9,
is really controlling the line of scrimmage on offense and defense. This O-line and D-line, man, they're showing up and they're just owning that territory, Chad.
Midway through the second quarter, 14-0 Pike County. Pirates trying to get their first score of the second quarter. Here's O'Connell, the quarterback. Samaje Smith behind him in a pistol formation. 2nd down and 4. Going to go back to Samaje. Nope, O'Connell's going to keep it. Here's Braden getting a block outside. 30, 25, knocked out of bounds inside the 20. Up to the 19-yard line. That'll be a 1st down for the Pirates. A late flag comes in all the way from the far side of the field. Let's check the flag. That was really, really late. Or did it just fall out of the referee's pocket? He's over there having a word with head coach Brad Gordon.
I think he's warning the sideline.
Well, they're still having at it. And, hey, Pirates are in the Thomaston Hospice red zone. 1st down and 10. And there's another flag that comes in.
On the coach.
Flag down on the far side.
So there was a flag at the end of the play. The official got into the face of Coach Gordon, the head coach for the Eagles. And apparently the conversation continued and another flag comes in. And now, as we're taking a look here at our replay, Coach Gordon is jawing, and it took forever for the referee to get the flag out of his pocket. He buried it a little too far underneath his belt. And as he was walking away, that's when he threw the second flag. And now the head official is there having a word. Something tells me they're not talking about that Saturday football special at Ruth's Restaurant, Chris. Although it is a great special tomorrow for all your college football viewing.
It absolutely is. I believe it was. Let me pull this back up real quick because, man, what a special it is.
While you're doing that, I'm going to take a look here at our comments from our YouTube feed here tonight. All right, you got that special, Chris?
30 tenders, a box of home fries, and a gallon of tea or lemonade, $44.95. That is a Saturday football special. 30 tenders, a box of fries, and a gallon of tea or lemonade. What a great deal.
You'll be ready to go from Ruth's Restaurant right here behind us at Pike County High School. Proud partners of K13 Media. I know they've got us tuned in here tonight on the screen inside, so we want to say thank you to the crew over there. And, of course, our favorite server, Marinara, a.k.a. Maddie. Says she did not like me today because I shaved my beard off.
Yeah.
I walked in and she gave me this look like, ugh,
right?
you uglier than my leftovers. Here's a toss to Samaje Smith. He breaks a couple of tackles. He's at the 20, and he's going to get dropped right around the 15-yard line, and that was going to be number 9, Xavier Buckner, who came from behind to make the stop.
In on the tackle for the Eagles.
I walked in there today
Xavier
and
Buckner.
very friendly, say hello to Maddie, and she just looks at me behind the counter, gives me this look like, and just starts shaking her head. I was like, really? Not even a hello?
Yeah. She didn't recognize you.
Still tipped her well, though. But, like, dang. My wife says the same thing. When she saw me yesterday at our daughter's volleyball game, she just looked at me and she was like, why?
Yeah, I didn't understand why she called my office for a consult. Now I get it.
Hey, I didn't know y'all handled divorces. we might need to talk after this ball game, Chris.
I
was wondering why her name popped up on your caller ID.
How did you see what was on my caller ID?
Here's the give to Samaje on second down, and he's not getting anything. No gain. Well, you left your phone when you were going to get your banana pudding.
Yeah, daggone
So I had to take a look at it.
I need to do better.
By number 3, Brody Henson.
3rd down and 8 for the Pirates. Inside the Thomaston Hospice red zone at the Eagles 16. Inside 5 minutes to play in the first half. 2 quick first quarter touchdowns for Pike County. A 65-yard touchdown pass for the first score of the game to Saporita, and then an 11-yard run by the quarterback, O'Connell. Had a 35-yard touchdown run called back because of holding. Here's 3rd and 8. O'Connell with a play fake. Rolls, fires, pass complete. Manny Lawrence up to the 10, tripped up down near the 5.
Pass complete to number 6, senior
And is it a first down?
Good
Indeed it is.
First down.
All the way down to the Eagles 6. 1st and goal, Pike County.
In on the tackle for the Eagles, number 1, Keziah
A
Aki.
big 3rd down conversion here for the Pirates.
Living in that Thomaston Hospice red zone.
They are at the Eagle 5, trying to punch it in, and really in no hurry, and I don't blame them. You're up by 2 touchdowns. Clock just hit 4 minutes.
Play sets up first goal to go for the Pirates.
Come on, Michael Moody, get it out. 1st and goal, Pirates at the 5. O'Connell takes the snap. Samaje Smith is hit in the backfield and going to lose 5 or 6. Stopped by number 60, Avery Weldon.
By number 51.
That's the senior.
Correction, number 60.
There for the
Avery
Eagles. And that's going to be a 5-yard loss. 2nd and goal now at the 10-yard line.
Yeah, I think safe to say the Eagles have sniffed out that Samaje up the middle run.
That one just took too long to develop.
Well, we're just killing clock.
That's true.
Hey, we won the toss tonight for the first time this season.
But we received.
We did, so
yeah.
we have to give the ball to the Eagles to start the 3rd quarter, but perfect time here to punch one in just before halftime. It's 2nd and goal from the 10-yard line. Here's the give. Nope, O'Connell keeps it. Runs inside the 10, and he's going to get down to about the 7, maybe the 8-yard line. Before number 8, Caleb Houston is there to bring him down. And it'll set up 3rd and goal from the Eagle 8-yard line. Clock ticks with 2:45 to play. First half again coming up at halftime. Our Henson's Outdoor Services halftime show. We will hear tonight from both marching bands, and it ought to be a really good halftime performance because Mountain Zion has brought a ton of folks with them tonight in their marching band. And, of course, our Pirates always put on a good show, so we will have that for you in its entirety coming up at halftime.
We're already well within Jack Hammond's field goal range. Would like to punch in there for a touchdown, but we do have a kicker on the sideline with a leg.
3rd and goal from the 8. O'Connell with a play fake, going to take off. Now he'll throw toward the end zone, and it's going to be caught, and touchdown Pirates! Number 84, Lyric Scott with an incredible shoestring catch.
Yeah, great decision by Braden O'Connell. He was going to run it in, saw that Scott was wide open, throws the ball to him, shoestring, just as you said, Chad. Good decision by Braden.
What a catch by number 84, Lyric Scott, to pick that one up almost off the turf. An 8-yard touchdown pass. And here's Hammond for the point after. The snap is good, the kick is up, and it is
Number
good.
72, senior Jack Hammond with the
Second
extra point. Your new
touchdown
score.
pass of the night from
21,
O'Connell.
Eagles,
That one
0.
to Lyric Scott. And with 2:05 to play in the first half, it is 21-0. 7 more points, $7 more on the Points for Paul's program presented by Bark Avenue and Pike Plaza.
There was something that stuck out with me with Roos when we were eating lunch with the Mount
White,
Zion broadcast
White,
crew.
and
Made the
Eli
statement
White.
that they were wondering how this team would respond if they got down by 21 points.
Well, guess what? We're about to find out. Because, again, coming into this ball game tonight, Mount Zion was 5-0 on the season. They have only given up a total of 19 points in 5 games, 2 shutouts. And the points they've given up this year, 6 in one game, 7 in another game, 6 in another game, and that's it. Well, it's 21-0 Pike County.
Yep.
2:05 to play in the second quarter. 3 touchdowns from 3 different Pirate players. And here's Hammond with it teed up at the 40-yard line, ready to kick it away. Here's the kick from Jack. This one should be returned back around the 5-yard line. Eagles are going to bring it up, and a good return. Here goes Buckner. He's across midfield, and he's tripped up by the kicker, Jack Hammond, at the Pike County 40-yard line. Jack Hammond with a touchdown-saving
Returned by number 8, Caleb Houston.
And that, ladies and gentlemen,
by number 72.
is why you either pooch kick it to the
Jack
sideline,
Hammond.
squib kick it, or just kick it into the back of the end zone. You don't give guys with that much speed like Xavier Buckner a chance to return it. And how about the stop here? Hammond just barely pushed Buckner. Almost like two-hand touch. But it's a great return. And it gives the Eagles great field position. They've got 2 timeouts remaining. 1st and 10 at the Pike 36. Knox Israel, the quarterback, rolls to his right, fires, pass complete to the 30, up to the 25-yard line, and inside
Israel
the 25.
Pass complete to number 10, Jordan
It's going to be
Smith,
an
tackle made by number 8
11-yard
for the Pirates,
catch
Keelan Yates.
by number 10, Jordan Smith. And that will move the change. Stops the clock with 1:43 to play. 21-0 Pike. With a great return here by the Eagles has given them a great chance to put some points on the board before halftime. 1st down and 10. Israel going to keep it. He'll tiptoe up the middle for a gain of maybe 3 or 4 to the 20.
Number 12, quarterback Israel.
And more than likely
for
we'll have a
modest gain,
timeout
tackle
taken
made
here
by
by
a
the
plethora
Eagles, who
of
have
Pirates.
2 remaining. As the quarterback Knox Israel takes it up to the Pirate 20. Clock stopped with 1:06 and indeed a timeout. This one presented by Advanced IV and Wellness. No, they did not call a timeout, but they stopped the clock for some reason.
They did stop it very short, and then.
And now they start it back with 50 seconds. Here's Israel. Pressure coming. And throws it out of bounds. He was chased out of bounds by number 35.
Quarterback Israel
That
throws
is
the ball
Bray
away.
Cook. Well, it looked like they called
Great pressure
timeout
by
because
number
the clock
35
stopped
for the
with
Pirates.
1:06.
Gray
And
Cook.
it was only 2nd down, so there was no 1st down. There was no penalty. There wasn't an injury, but the Eagles were able to pick up about 15 seconds of free time there. And
All right,
now
Pirates
there's
fans, big
45
third down right
seconds
here.
remaining in the half. Another great crowd here with us tonight at the Boneyard. All the way from one end to the other of our bleachers. Student section is packed. They've got the neon lights down below us in the front. And now we do get a timeout. Maybe. Well, let's see. The officials, again, are over on the far sideline arguing with the coaching staff here for the Eagles. And now the head official is going to run all the way across here and have a word with Coach Holmes. I'm just trying to figure out
Clock. They're trying to figure out what time it is on the clock, actually.
There's 45 seconds being shown on the clock right now. It's 3rd down and 6. Mount Zion has the ball. They're at the Pike 20. Mount Zion, the team in the white jerseys. They're down 21-0. Late second quarter. New man in the backfield here for the Eagles to the left of Israel, who wants to throw. Thinks better of it. Pressure coming. Pocket collapses, and Israel is going to get dropped at the 18-yard line after a 3-yard gain.
Eagles quarterback Israel brought down.
And now there is a
Led
timeout
by number 33,
with
Maddox
35
Storm.
seconds. So a 3-yard pickup
Timeout Eagles.
is going to make it 4th and 5. The clock is stopped with 35 seconds left. Timeout presented by Advanced IV and Wellness. And that will leave the Eagles with just 1 timeout remaining here in the second quarter.
So if they kick it here, we're looking at what, a 30, maybe a 34-yarder.
The ball is at the 18, add about 17 yards to that, so about a 35-yarder.
Yeah,
That's pretty good math there, Mr. Childress.
Hey, man, don't tell anybody.
That 1998 degree from Pike County High School is starting to show up.
Yeah, shout out to Miss Creighton from back in high school.
Taking a look at a few more of our comments here from our YouTube feed. Glad to have everybody on board here with us tonight. And it is going to be 4th and 5. Eagles come out of the timeout. 35 seconds remaining. Eagles tonight 0 for 1 on 4th down attempt.
Here. Let's make some noise.
And here we go. Pirates just got to be careful here not to jump off sides. 4th down and 5. Rashad Montgomery stands to the left of his quarterback, Knox Israel, who takes a snap. Looking for the pass, nothing there. He'll take off, and he is going to have a first down and more inside the 10. And he'll run it out of bounds, and a late flag will come in. And this one may be going against the Pirates. I think they may have got a little too much of number 12, Knox
Pushed out of
Israel,
bounds
the
by number 8,
quarterback.
Keelan Yates, and number 18, Tucker
He ran
Safarita.
for the first down. They'll wave the flag off. Okay, so no penalty. But it does stop the clock.
Flag is waved off.
And it'll make it 1st and goal here for the Eagles at the Pirate 8-yard line. 27 seconds remaining, so the Eagles have plenty of time, and they've got 1 timeout left in their pocket. 1st and goal, Mount Zion trailing 21-0. 27 seconds left, second quarter. Knox Israel, number 12, is the quarterback. He'll take the snap, wants to throw. Corner of the end zone, back shoulder throw is going to be caught in the corner. Touchdown, Eagles. Heck of a
Israel's
throw.
pass complete to number 9.
Even better
Xavier Buckner
catch
good for
by
the
number
Eagle
9,
touchdown with 19
Xavier
seconds left in the half.
Buckner. Xavier set all of that up with a great kickoff return. And there is his quarterback, Knox Israel, to find them from 8 yards out. And it's a touchdown for the Eagles with 19 seconds remaining in the half. What a throw, what a catch.
That was pretty.
And those are the first points of the night for the Eagles. As now Augustine will come on for the point after. And that's huge for the Eagles because, again, they get the ball back to start the third quarter. Snap is good. Kick is a low line drive, but it's good.
Your new score with 19 seconds left.
So Augustine's kick is good.
Eagles
And
7.
that'll make it 21-7. 7 points, $7 more to our Points for Paul's program presented by Bark Avenue at Pike Plaza. That's 28 points, $28 so far in this ball game. And again, nothing you can do there but tip your cap. Number 9, Xavier Buckner, took the kickoff all the way down inside our 40. And the quarterback, Knox Israel, with a perfectly thrown ball, back shoulder, back of the end zone. And the Eagles are on the board.
Still got to be super impressed with this Pirate squad here in the first half. Came out in the first quarter, just really, really throttled the 2 quick scores. Defenses played great, O-lines played, minus that great pass. And it took a great pass and a great catch for them to get there and get on the board. Now 21-7 Pike.
And that's where you get good competition. You make the other team beat you. You don't beat yourself, and you don't put the other team in advantageous positions. That was just a good set of plays by a talented player and set of players.
And here's Augustine now to kick it away. 19 seconds to play before halftime. 21-7 Pike. Augustine from the 40. Low line drive going to be taken by Manny Lawrence out of the air around the 25-yard line, and Manny's going to dance up near the 40-yard line. Well, he took a low line drive knuckleball.
Manny Lawrence on the return.
Coach Blake Parrott would have been
I was about to say, that's kind of a look what I got.
Yeah.
Tackle for the Eagles.
Blake,
number
I don't
6,
know if
Trent
Manny
Harris.
plays baseball or not. Chris, you may know, but
I hadn't seen
he's
him
got
out
some
there.
good hands out there.
I tell you what, he has certainly good concentration as that ball was knuckling right at him.
Well, now let's see what the Pirates will do. 12 seconds to play before halftime. More than likely, the team will come out and take a knee and take it to the locker room up by 2 touchdowns, and that's the formation they are in. So should be the final play of the second quarter. There's the snap, there's the knee, and that will indeed take us to
Pirate fans, let's hear it at
halftime.
halftime. Pirates 21, Eagles 7. You'll
21-7,
wanna keep your seats
Pike
for
County
your
on
Pike
top.
regiment.
As we go to the halftime break, we'll take a quick timeout. When we come back, Eric Edmondson will be with you to kick off our Henson's Outdoor Services halftime show. And coming your way right after this timeout. 21-7 at the half. Pike County leading Mount Zion. Tonight's coverage presented by Countryside Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. How does Countryside Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Jackson sell more vehicles than any other dealership in the area? It's simple. We have the most inventory. Regardless if you're looking for a new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram, or a high-quality, low-mileage pre-owned vehicle, we've got something for everybody. Be sure to check out our huge online inventory at countrysideautomotive.com, and let's make 2025 the time to find your new ride at Countryside.
2 law firms, 1 mission. When Jody Sellers and Kevin Parker team up, the courtroom better be ready. Compassion where it counts, fire when it's needed, and results that speak for themselves. We fight for you like you're our family, and we don't back down. Ever. Introducing Sellers and Parker LLC, your hometown law firm that provides big-time results. Call us today at 770-415-9848. Visit sellersparker.com or find us on social media at Sellers Parker LF. Sellers and Parker LLC, where clients become family.
Fans, welcome back to the Boneyard, and while the band out there for Mount Zion gets set up, I'm going to give you a quick rundown of the scores happening from around the region that we're looking at. Hey, everybody, welcome back inside the Advanced Roofing and Interiors broadcast booth. Eric Edmondson here with you. Got to quickly run down some stuff. Chapel Hill at Manchester. That's an 20-0 game right now in favor of Manchester. And then we have Griffin at Stars Mill, 23-13 in favor of the Bears. And Jackson versus Westover, that's at Red Devil Hill, 26-14, Jackson ahead in that contest. Then you got Lamar County at Westside Macon, 20-0 in favor of the Trojans. And Shealy at Crawford County, that is a 7-0 game as of right now. And hey, how about the Pike County Pirates out here coming up to a very strong first quarter, 2 back-to-back touchdowns, well, not back-to-back, but very quick and sequential touchdowns, one by Tucker Saporita, who broke free on a great reception and a great throw by Braden O'Connell, and not to be outdone, Braden O'Connell takes it himself for a good rushing touchdown. He would have had 2, but it got brought back again, but instead he goes for his second passing touchdown of the night, leading to a 21-0 lead in favor of the Pirates. And hey, shout out the defense. They've been fantastic on third down, forcing Mount Zion to either go for it or go for the punt. It's just been a great look by the defense here for the Pike County Pirates as they continue to run well after we saw them really change the physicality and the mindset back at Sumter County a couple weeks ago. Well, 3 weeks ago now. Season's ticking by very, very fast. But once we saw that physical presence come out of them at Sumter County, I really think that they saw something in the other squad that they really wanted to emulate and try to replicate, and we saw that last time here at the Boneyard. It's a very physical presence, and tonight they're also very physical on defense, but also I want to point out they've been pretty disciplined as well. There's been some stuff called here and there. There's always going to be, but this is something that this team really struggled with the first 2 weeks. It really first 3 weeks is just constantly getting in their own way. They weren't giving a lot of time for the other team to beat them. Like I said before we entered our halftime show presented by Henson's Outdoor Services, before this meeting by Coach Holmes that was had mid-game, it seemed like last time out, he called a timeout after an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. He said, guys, we got to fix this. We got to get stuff together, and they have been relatively clean since then. We're going to throw it back out to the field as Mount Zion takes the field for their halftime show, presented by Henson's Outdoor Services. Hey, everybody, just going to bring you back really quick. Do have an update from one of our games that we've been watching, the Griffin Bears at Stars Mill, the Panthers. That game has entered halftime, and now we will throw it to the field for Mount Zion's halftime show.
We are proud to present the 2025 edition of the Mount Zion Multi-League. Being led onto the field by directors Scott Jones, Alex Machado, and Chris Baird. And guard instructor Allison Huddleston. Tonight, the Multi-Leaguers will present a portion of their 2025 show entitled Rap City. Drum major, Angel Bonilla, is your band ready? Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The Pirate Regiment would like to thank its sponsors: Georgia Energy Propane Gas, Widow's Son Oglethorpe Chapter, Southern RV, Metro Auto Mart, Lindsay Orthodontics, R&B Solutions, Professional Printers, and Grenade. And now, for your halftime entertainment, the Pike County Pirates Regiment. This year's show is entitled Symphony Search. Our circus-themed show features music from the hit musical Water for Elephants, the classic jazz tune, Tim and the Clowns. Come follow the band from the musical entitled Barnum Cirque du Soleil, Il Pagliacci, Entry of the Gladiators, Sad Clowns, and The Greatest Show. Tonight we will feature soloists Ben Hammond, Sophie Bondino, Tatum Brown, Will Busby, and Logan Carden, as well as our French horns, percussion section, and color guard solos. The Pirate Regiment would like to thank our superintendent, Mr. Shane Williamson, as well as principals, Mr. Chad Collette, Dr. Lindsey Busby, and Mr. Michael Tatey, as well as our athletic directors, Paul the Freefall Moon. The Reggies would also like to thank the amazing regiment parents for our heart and soul. Drum major, Jagger Mayfield, is your band ready? You may take the field for exhibition.
You, newbie, you said you could fall. It's your lucky day. Come on, further the jib, you pickaroon. Look alive. Pull it, shake it, break it. Again. There's only one road in this God-forsaken life. It finds the glory coming from a God-forsaken night. But you gotta have to all make it, so you might as well have fun. Get that dollar in your pocket, all their dollar in your lungs. Steve and Beanie Brothers circus, for one night only run. Being so, the road don't make it.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, swashbucklers and scallywags, the Pirate Regiment presents Symphony Circle. So get on the edge of your seat and prepare for the greatest show on turf. Hold on to your seats. The show is not over yet. We will now introduce your Pike County Percussion section with their rendition of Entry of the Show.
All right, fans, let's hear it for your Pike County Pirate Regiment. All right, fans, we'd like to thank our pirate sponsors.
Some people just prefer a pre-owned vehicle over a new vehicle, and that's perfectly fine with us at the Countryside Pre-Owned Supercenter in downtown Jackson. Cars, trucks, vans, Jeeps, SUVs, we've got them. Financing or cash cars. Sometimes we've even got campers, boats, jet skis, and motorcycles. If pre-owned is your thing, then stop by and see us Monday through Saturday at the Countryside Pre-Owned Supercenter, located next to Piggly Wiggly in downtown Jackson. Welcome back, everybody. We are at halftime here tonight. Pike County is on top of Mount Zion. It is 21-7 at the break alongside of Chris Childers. I'm Chad Feltman. Eric Edmondson is producing and directing for us here tonight, and Michael Penn is on our camera for us this evening. We got about 90 seconds until we kick off the third quarter, so that means it is time once again for our Childress and Justice Pike County football trivia. Here's how it works. Eric Edmondson is getting ready to ask our trivia question for this week. If you think you know the answer, all you have to do is drop a comment right here on our YouTube feed. You get one guess. That's it. If you have already won a trivia contest this year, you are ineligible to win once again. So before you drop your answer, make sure you hear the question very well. Eric Edmondson with the Eric Cam. Bring them this week's Pike football trivia.
All righty. Is everybody ready? Everybody ready for some Pike County trivia? All right. So, here's your question.
Okay.
Pike County has never won 10 games in a season, but has won 9 games twice.
Okay.
What years were they? Again, I'll say that again.
Okay.
Pike County has never won 10 games in a season, but there were 2 seasons where they won 9. What years were they?
Can we give them the prize as long as they get at least 1 year right? Is that okay?
That's up to
There's
you.
2 years they've won 9.
Who wrote the question?
I did.
Okay, well,
I guess it's okay then, right? All right, if you think you know the answer, drop us a comment in our comment section. Again, Pike has never won 10 games in a season, ever, in their football history. But they've won 9 games twice. If you can give us one of those years, you will be our winner of our Pike football trivia presented by Childress and Justice. And you will also pick up a $25 gift card to our friends at Pike Nutrition.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that, Chad.
Yeah, we're going to wait and see if we can get some answers come in. Eric will watch our YouTube channel to see if we got some stuff. While he's doing that, here is our opening kick of the second half. Jack Hammond has got it teed up, and we are underway for the start of the third quarter, and this one is going to be returned from the 5-yard line by the Eagles, and getting it up near the 21-yard line. Not much on the return is going to be number 1. That is Keziah Aki. All right.
Number 1, Aki on the return.
Well,
Great coverage
Keegan
for the
Prescott
Pirates.
gave
Tackle
us
made
an answer,
by
but he's
number
already won
33.
one this year.
He's already won one this year.
Keegan don't follow rules too well.
Nah, not much of a rule follower there, Keegan.
All right, so we're still looking for our winners here tonight.
Well, now that you've given away, somebody's given
Well,
away.
there's 2 years.
How about that year's gone now?
Okay,
So you can't pick that year.
All right, there you go. So 2008 has been ruined thanks to Keegan Prescott.
So what is
Everybody
the other year?
shame Keegan. We're going to take Keegan's gift card back. We're going to make it null and not valid. First down and 10. Eagles with the ball to start the third quarter. And this is going to be Rashad Montgomery, the ball carrier.
For the Eagles.
And he'll
Tackle
pick
made
up
by
about a
number 4 for
yard
the
to set
Pirates,
up second
Matt
down
McBride.
and 9. Hey, is that the correct answer? Eric Edmondson with a thumb up. Are we going with that?
I think we got a thumb up, and I'm just making sure that Stephen Folker has not won before.
He is not. Not this
Stephen
season.
Folker has
But-
guessed the right answer. 2008 and 2017, both those years, Pike County football took home 9 victories.
There you have it. So
Good job.
Stephen Folker, congratulations. You are the winner of this week's Pike Football Trivia presented by Childress and Justice. And we will get you a $25 gift card to check out our friends at Pike Nutrition. Details on that after this second down play. Just underway in the third quarter. Here's the quarterback. Not getting much on that one. There's 4 or 5 red jerseys. I mean, you got Maddox
Number 12,
Storm.
Israel for the
You've
quarterback.
got
Tackle made by number 55.
there's
Jake
Hudson,
Wright, and number
69.
They look like Rocco Barbie
Yeah,
as
Barbie
well.
13. I thought I saw a 13 in there.
All right, fans, you'll want to grab
Nothing
your
on
50-50
that, so
raffle
it'll
ticket.
set up
The
third
drawing will
down
be at the end of
and
this
8.
third
All right,
quarter.
Steven, so the way to collect your $25 gift card, just send us a private message to the K13 Media Facebook
All right,
page.
fans, big third down right
If
here.
you'll send us a private message, we will respond and tell you how you can claim your prize. Third down and 8. Israel going to roll right, looking to throw downfield, and it's going to be caught, but I believe the receiver is out of bounds, so it will be incomplete.
Wow.
Heck of a try down there.
Israel's pass intended for number 9.
Tiptoed that sideline, and that's Buckner, who had the touchdown catch right before halftime.
By number 1, senior
And it'll set
Luna.
up 4th down and 9. If you're just tuning in, Pirates won the coin toss, first time all season. And we got 2 really quick touchdowns in the first 6 minutes of the first quarter. 65-yard pass to Tucker Saporita. And then that was followed up by an 11-yard run by the quarterback, Braden O'Connell, excuse me. And then another touchdown on 3rd down with 2:05 to play in the second quarter. O'Connell found Lyric Scott, who caught a shoestring catch in the end zone. Pike led it 21-0, but on the ensuing kickoff, Xavier Buckner ran it all the way down inside the Pirate 40 with less than a minute and a half to play before the half. And then he capped off that drive with an 8-yard touchdown reception. And that is what we stand right now, 21-7, as we have an injury timeout down on the field. Ethan Luna seems to be banged up a little bit.
Number 1, senior
Chad,
Ethan Luna.
while I have just a moment, I'd like to give a shout out to the LifeWise and what they're doing at Pike County High School. This is their inaugural year. This is Bible-based education at Pike County, where they come and the church grabs about 300 kids, 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders, and takes them over across the street to the church where they have Bible education.
13,
what an amazing
Barbie,
program
8,
that is to have in Pike County this year. And they're raising money for that program. There's a golf tournament on October the 7th.
Hold on that. We'll continue that thought. Any excuse Chris can find to play golf, he's going to plug it.
Yep.
He's all for it. Here's Augustin to punt it away. It's 4th and 8. Mount Zion has the ball, but they're at their 24. Augustin for the second time tonight. Much better punt this time, and it's going to be taken by Yates on a fair catch at the 42-yard line. All right, Chris, back to that.
So October 7th is the golf tournament. The 26th is the deadline to sign your team up.
4-yard line.
Corporate sponsors $1 grand, hospitality sponsor $500, and the 4 team is $400. Whole sponsorship's $150. You're going to get in touch with McElroy, Kayla at McElroy Realty, to be able to get that team signed up. And again, it's raising money for the church that's helping teach Bible education to the kids here in Pike County. We love it. I wholly support that. And
that's supporting public schools, right?
It's
so you're teaching Bible to public schools.
To public school kids, but they're coming to get the kids from the public school, 3rd, 4th, 5th graders, take them over to the church.
I love it. We'll get more on that. Hold on one more time. We'll plug it.
Yeah.
That is a great event coming up in October. First down and 10, Pirates. Ball is dropped, but it is an incomplete pass.
Yep.
And it'll set up 2nd down and 10. All right, Chris, one more time. Who's it for and when is it?
This is LifeWise, October the 7th. The deadline, September 26th. Let me tell you, it's at Rain Tree Golf Course in Upson County.
Didn't you play there today?
I did play there with the E2 guys and Lightning Electric guys.
Don't light it up.
Yeah, Steven Summers.
See what I did there?
Steven Summers, his brother was there, and on the first tee, throws his brand new golf club. Steven's brand new golf club, and lands on the cart path.
Wow.
Yeah, we are ready for a tournament.
Not the only golf tournament coming up at Rain Tree. I'll tell you about another one coming up in a couple of weeks. 2nd down. Pirates with the ball, just underway, 3rd quarter. O'Connell to his left finds Scott. Breaks a tackle. There goes Lyric down the far sideline up near midfield to the 49. Eric, we got a big golf tournament coming up for Gordon State College. Swing for Success is going to be coming up on October the 3rd. That'll also be taking place at the Rain Tree Golf Course. It'll benefit the athletic programs at Gordon State College. We'd love for you to come out and play. Sponsor, the softball team is going to be having a putting challenge that morning as well. So Rain Tree Golf Course, the place to be the next couple of weeks for some fun golf tournament.
It's a beautiful course, man. They've done a really good job over there.
3rd down and 5 for the Pirates. O'Connell with a long snap count. He'll hand it off. Samaje Smith, 1st down run as he goes across midfield to the Eagle 45-yard line. 1st down and 10 Pirates. A strong run by the senior Samaje Smith. That'll move the chain. It's 1st down and 10 Pirates. Hey, I think we're about due for our first scoreboard update here in the second half, presented by Express Sanitation Services. We'll get that to you here in just a moment. Eric's firing up the phone and getting those updates ready. Second half action here in Zebulon. 9:29 to play, 3rd quarter. Pirates with the lead and the ball. We just crossed midfield. O'Connell wants to throw over the middle, and it's off the fingertips
O'Connell's pass
of
is intended for number
Saporita
18,
down at
Tucker
the
Saporita.
30-yard line. Saporita already has a 65-yard touchdown reception tonight. That one thrown just a little too high for the junior tight end. And we'll play second down and 10. Eric, you ready to go over there? Got us something?
Absolutely do, Chad. And yeah, we entered halftime with the score in Shelley at Crawford at 7-0, I believe.
Sly,
excuse me.
Everybody in
Sly
the
at
state
Crawford.
mispronounces that school name. I did it for years until my buddy Billy Bob, who was tuned in to our broadcast down in Americas, had to confront me one day. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt you. We'll get back to you.
Well, they're up 14-7 right now over Crawford.
There you go. Second down. Here's O'Connell rolling to his right. Nobody to throw to, and he'll step out of bounds right around the 45-yard line. All right, continue on. I'm sorry.
Number 15, O'Connell with the
That's
quarterback
about all the
keeper.
action we have
Steps out at
reported
the
right
45.
now. At the half, we updated that Manchester was up 20-0 over Chapel Hill. That score still stands. That's into the third quarter. Griffin and Stars Mill have yet to get out of the half, although that could be happening right now. That's a 10-point lead for the Bears, 23-13. And Lamar County, they are up on Westside Macon, at Westside Macon, up 20-0.
Wow. All right.
Yeah.
So, again, all those scores coming to you from our out-of-town scoreboard presented by Express Sanitation Services. Third down and 11. Here's a toss to Samaje trying to get outside. Saporita trying to block and get him some room, but not much happening on that one.
Senior Samaje Smith.
He'll get
with
back
hard
to the
run on the
original
cross
line of scrimmage, and that's it. And it's going to set up fourth down and 10
Tackle for the Eagles.
here for the
number
Pirates
47,
as we
Brady
hit inside of 9 minutes to play. Just a couple of updates for everybody tuned in about what's coming your way with our Pike County football broadcast. Next Friday night, Eric and I will be on the road to Callaway Stadium. We'll be in LaGrange, Georgia, as Pike County will open region play against the Callaway Cavaliers next Friday night. We'll have that broadcast for you. Hope you'll be able to join us.
Yeah,
Chris
I won't be
Childress, too good, won't be able to join us
Hey,
next
man,
Friday
my
night.
brother-in-law, Kevin Martin, will be marrying the love of his life, Corbin Caldwell. I'll be up there enjoying myself at that wedding up in North Georgia.
Wait a minute. You got family and friends getting
Clemens
married
Cottrell.
on the same night Georgia and Alabama are
the
playing?
15-yard line where the Eagles will take over.
Did they not
Pirate
see a
fans,
schedule?
Don't forget to check out our program challenge yard sale tomorrow.
Chris with
We
no
are in the
words.
Pike Elementary Gym tomorrow.
No comment
only,
from the attorney
8
over
a.m.
here.
Until it's all gone.
Something
All
tells
benefits
me
go to
that
our causes
Chris
and community projects.
would rather be watching
Yard
football
sale
next
tomorrow
Saturday
for
night.
program challenge in the Pike Elementary
It's okay.
Gym.
You don't have to say a word. I get it.
This is a good football game, guys.
It is. It is. Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
It's going to give a good opportunity for a special guest to come in with y'all that everybody's going to love to have with you.
Whatever you say, Chris. Sell it to whoever you want. I ain't buying that. First down and 10 for the Eagles. Here is Montgomery, the ball carrier, on the draw play to the right side.
Number 2,
And he'll take it up to about the 19-yard line. So next Friday night, we are
Tackle
in
made by
Columbus,
number
or not
63,
Columbus,
Big
Callaway.
Justin Anderson.
That's the good news. The bad news is the week after that, on October the 3rd, that is a Friday night, Pike County is traveling to Jackson to play the Red Devils. We will not be broadcasting that game from Red Devil Hill on Friday night, October the 3rd in Jackson. Second down. Israel rolls, fires, and an easy pitch and catch to Buckner up across the 30-yard line
Israel's pass
for a
complete to
first
number
down.
9,
It was
Adrian
not
Buckner.
our decision.
Coverage number 8,
We reached
Keelan
out
Yates.
and requested permission to broadcast the game, but the administration at Jackson High School denied our request and said we are not allowed to broadcast that game. So we will not be there, unfortunately. Wish we could, but it is out of our control. But other than that, we are good to go everywhere else. Talked with the folks at Callaway and Morgan County this week. They are very, very happy to have us at their place. So we will be at those two road games as the Eagles have first down, handoff to the right side, and up across the 35 to about the 36
Number 1, Aki
or
on
the
the carry for the
37.
Eagles.
And
First
that
on
is
the
going to be
scene,
number
4,
1,
Max
Aki,
McBrayer.
the junior. So again, we are with you next Friday night against Callaway, but we will not be broadcasting the Pike County and Jackson game October 3rd from Red Devil Hill. Our request was denied. So hopefully the Pirates hang 60 that night in Jackson. Second down. 21-7, Pike County on top, third quarter. Israel going to hand it off. A jet sweep here to the near side. This is Montgomery who's thrown down. Guess who? Big Jalen Holmes, number 69.
Number 2 on the carry, Montgomery for the Eagles. Tackle made by
Loss of
number
a yard. And
69,
it'll set
senior
up third
Jalen
down.
Hudson.
Man, Hudson just blew that up.
Sets up a big third down right here, Pirate fans.
Great play by Jalen Hudson. It'll set up third down and 2. It's funny, they won't let us broadcast in Jackson, but their staff, their coaches, and administration glue to a lot of our broadcasts every Friday night. So, hello, everybody. Glad to have you here.
I don't feel any bitterness at all coming from you, Chad.
Yeah, well, it is what it is.
Let's hang 60 on them. I'm with you.
There's a first
Number
down
12,
run
Israel with the
by
quarterback keeper.
Israel, the
Tackle made by
quarterback.
number 35.
That's Gray Cook on
Gray
the stop.
Cook.
You know, just pettiness and personal differences. But whatever.
Yeah.
It is what it is. I'll be at the beach, too. Whatever.
That sounds
good to me.
fun. That sounds fun.
I'll be
Eric and I could have
getting
went
my
over there and
Mondays.
hung out in Jackson.
Well, you can if you want to, but
It won't be on radio, or it won't be on broadcast.
you won't find me there, sir. I'd rather be at a wedding that night. First down and 10. King trying to set up a screen. Nothing there, so he'll look downfield. He's got a man wide open, and it's going to be called inside the 20. What a catch.
Wow.
Guess who? Xavier
On the coverage
Buckner.
of tackle number 1, senior Ethan
In
Luna.
double coverage over the shoulder. Second great catch tonight by Xavier Buckner. And it's first down, Eagles.
Great throw, too. Another good throw.
And again, I'm surprised we have not seen more of that here tonight from Buckner, number 9, and his quarterback, Knox Israel. First down and 10. Eagles inside the red zone. Toss. Here's Aki, right side. He's hit from behind, spun around near the 10-yard line, trying to see who's at the end of that play because we got a man down. That looks like McBrayer. It is, number 4, who is very, very slow
Number
to
4
get
on
up.
the tackle for the Pirates.
As a matter
Max
of fact,
McBrayer.
he has not been able to get up just yet. He is on his back. Trainers are headed that way to him after a 2-yard run by number 1, Keziah Aki. 5:03, clock will stop. Injury timeout. This one presented by Advanced IV and Wellness. 5:03 to play, third quarter. Pike County on top, 21-7. Pirates opened up a 21-0 lead. But Mount Zion scored on a 9-yard touchdown pass with 19 seconds before halftime. Then they got the ball back here in the third quarter. Had a punt away their first possession, but they've got another good drive going here as we have an injured player down. Again, that is Max McBrayer, number 4, who is down around the 10-yard line. While Max is down, Eric, let's go to a timeout real quick. Advanced Roofing and Interiors, great partners of ours here in
Number 4, Max
2025.
McBrayer.
So I want to give a big shout out to Thomas Boswell and the team at Advanced Roofing and Interiors. We are broadcasting live tonight inside the Advanced Roofing and Interiors broadcast booth. Just show them that logo right there. Eric, love to have everybody check out Thomas Boswell and the team at Advanced Roofing and Interiors for all of your roofing, siding, gutters, fencing, painting, whatever you need done around the home or office. Advanced Roofing and Interiors are there for you. A foundation partner of K13 Media. They have been with us since day number 1 when we started back in 2020. So big thank you to Advanced Roofing and Interiors.
Good to see McBrayer running off.
Timeout Pirates.
That's the good news. The bad news is
the third quarter, you're
we had
going to
to
want to
burn
get
a
your
timeout.
50-50 raffle.
So 4:57 to
for
play in the
supporting your
third
Pirate
quarter.
Touchdown
Let's take a
Club.
timeout with them. First Bank of Pike is a great partner of ours as well. We want to give them a moment, put the spotlight on First Bank of Pike with 4:57 to play, third quarter. Pirates up 21-7.
We wanted you to know that.
Ever thought the day would come where you could apply for a mortgage from the comfort of your living room or home office? In as little as 20 minutes, you can apply online with our new online mortgage center. So visit our website and apply today. We're an equal housing lender. First Bank of Pike. Together we grow. Member FDIC. Online at firstbankofpike.com.
Get a big thank you to our friends at First Bank of Pike. Proud partners of K13 Media. Big thank you to Miss Lori Holmes and the staff. Proud partners of our coin toss and captains every single Friday night, which, by the way, for the first time this year, we won a coin toss. 4:57 to play, third quarter. Eagles with the ball. Second down and 8. Here's Israel looking, pressure coming. He's got a scramble. He's off to his right. Still looking, back pedals and just flings it out of bounds. And it'll set up third down. Didn't have anybody open. How about the coverage downfield by the Pirates secondary? Israel did not have anybody to throw to and just flicked it out of bounds. It'll set up third down and 8. Big congratulations on the season to the Pike County Middle School program, who finished up this Wednesday with a big win. They finished 4-2 on the year. Our JV team last night, man, they were right there, undefeated season, got clipped by a field goal as time expired.
Great game.
But it's been a great season for our middle school and JV team.
Pike County Middle School softball girls, they're still undefeated, 11-0.
Love it. Here's Israel on the carry. The quarterback will take it inside the 10, near the 5. Now he's going to be right on top of the 5-yard line. And now a decision here for Mount Zion. It's going to be 4th and 3. The ball is on the 5-yard line.
Tackle made by a plethora of Pirates to set up a
Clock
fourth
will
down.
run with 4 minutes and 30 seconds remaining
A plethora,
in the third quarter.
A plethora.
Listen, you and
of
Michael
Pirates.
Moody using big words.
The plethora of Pirates.
Spell it, Michael Moody.
If you ever get the opportunity to ask him to spell it, please do, because I don't think he can.
I just want to know what a plethora of Pirates looks like.
I guess what just happened there, they caused a fourth down.
4th down and 3 for the Eagles. They're at our 5-yard line. They are 0 for 2 on 4th down tonight. Here's Israel, and before the play will get off, a
Delay of
whistle
game against the
and a
Eagles.
delay of game against Mount Zion.
The bull, Godfrey Mahone, well, he got right in the quarterback's face right there and just kind of looked at him, smiled.
I'm just thinking of plethora of Pirates. All I can think of is Johnny Depp, Pirates of the Caribbean, like 10 of them. You know, just that's what I think of when I hear plethora of Pirates.
Plethora of Pirates on the plank.
4th down after the penalty. Clock will stop. Exactly 4 minutes left in the third quarter. It is 4th and 8 for the Eagles. They're at our 10-yard line. They got to get it down to the 2. Knox Israel is the quarterback. Rashad Montgomery to his left. Here's the snap. Israel, pressure coming. He'll tuck it. Looking to throw. He's hit. He's going to be wrapped up back at the 16-yard line. Big Jalen Holmes, number 69. Jalen Hudson, beg your pardon.
On 4th down, Israel brought down by number 69.
And tonight,
senior Jalen Hudson.
Mount Zion 0 for 3 on 4th down
With
attempts.
3:53 left in the third.
And I
Pirates take over on
believe that
down.
might be Jalen Hudson's third sack, or at least third.
Second of the night. Yep.
Second sack, third pressure of the evening.
Absolutely. He had one in the first half.
Love to see him having a breakout game tonight. I know Tucker Saporita talked highly of him. Maddox Storm talked highly of him. Godfrey Mahone talked highly of him. Jalen Hudson, the senior tonight.
Look again, the secondary here for Pike County, the defense, twice on that drive. Knox Israel had absolutely nobody to throw to. So the Pirates get the ball. Here's O'Connell. Oh, takes a big hit right to the head.
Number 15, O'Connell with the quarterback.
Near the line of
keeper.
scrimmage. Got a 1-yard pickup, but a head-to-head collision with number 8, Caleb Houston. Both are okay. Both are up. But, man, that was like a high-speed car crash. And, by the way, if you have been in a high-speed car crash, personal injury, Children's Injustice,
nice,
there for you at all times to make sure you're not seeing stars in the courtroom. See what I did there?
Well, there will be stars in the courtroom, and that would be me or Landon Justice.
Oh, God, you had to ruin it. Just take the compliment, man.
Oh, man, I appreciate that transition there. I like that.
You tried, you know.
Yeah, well done.
Second down and 9. Late in the third quarter, Pirates up by 2 touchdowns. O'Connell's okay. He's got Samaje Smith standing to his right, and we got looks like a delay of game going to be called against Pike County.
Game against the Pirates.
While we have a moment, big thank you to Pastor Billy Smith, who's tuned in to the broadcast tonight from Christ Chapel.
Love you, Pastor.
Always great to have our pregame prayer every single night right after the national anthem on Friday nights. And Pastor Billy and the team would love to invite you to Christ Chapel this weekend. Service is starting at 8 a.m., 9:30, and 11:15.
Yeah, we're 11:15. That's when we go.
Okay.
Getting the kids up. Or we're just, maybe call us lazy. I don't know. But it's just easier to get up and get to that 11:15 service. Love going to Christ Chapel.
Here's Samaje Smith, the ball carrier. They're trying to strip it out of his hand. Samaje gets it up
Hard
near
run by
the
number 2,
20-yard line.
Samaje Smith.
And that is number 10, Jordan Smith.
Tackle for the
on the
Eagles,
tackle.
number 0, Jaden
And it's
Ackey.
going to set up 3rd down and 6. Clock ticks, 2:42 to play. We're late in the 3rd quarter. Pirates on top 21-7. It's been all Pike County since the beginning. We led 21-0. Defense tonight has been outstanding. The Eagles are 0 for 3 on 4th down here tonight. We got a 3rd and long. Here's O'Connell. Pressure off the end. He's going to have to scramble. Going to have to hurry. Fires. Pass is dropped by Manny Lawrence. Oh, man. Great job by O'Connell
O'Connell's pass intended for number 6.
to get away from the defense.
Manny Lawrence.
But Manny just flat out dropped that one right near the 25-yard line. He catches that one. He may be able to just fall backwards for a 1st down, but it'll now set up 4th down and 6.
See if we get a good snap here.
Yeah, we've already had our plumb perfect play of the game in the 2nd quarter tonight. Jack Hammond on his first punt attempt had it snapped over his head, chased it about 15 yards backwards, broke a tackle, and then a rugby-style kick. Ended up with a great punt. Much better snap here. And a pretty good kick from Jack. Going to take a bounce right on top of the 50-yard line. It'll take a pirate roll all the way down to the Eagle 37. So Jack Hammond with another great punt here tonight. Hey, while we have a moment, let's take a quick timeout and say thank you to another one of our great partners here tonight, that being our good friends at Thomaston Hospice. Glad to have Lindsay and the team from Thomaston Hospice on board here with us this evening for Pike County football.
Hey fans, this is Lindsay at Thomaston Hospice. When someone you love is facing a life-limiting illness, every moment matters. At Thomaston Hospice, we're more than healthcare. We're a team of neighbors, friends, and caregivers right here in our community, walking beside you every step of the way. Connect with us on social media, visit our website, thomastonhospice.com, or call us at 706-647-2273. Thomaston Hospice is a proud supporter of the Pike County Pirates.
1st down here for the Eagles after the punt. And the Eagles get it up near the 40-yard line, and stepping out of bounds is Rashad Montgomery around the 42.
Number 2, Montgomery on the carry for the Eagles.
And it'll
First
set up
hit by number
2nd
11,
down.
Hayden Spence.
Spence was in there on the stop after about a 5-yard run.
Driven out of bounds by
And
number
we'll
69,
stop the clock with
senior Jalen Hudson.
1:57 to play in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, Hayden might have stopped him for a loss there. Just didn't wrap him up. So he'll bounce off of it and grab a few yards.
And that'll drive Coach Holmes insane. You have the guy in the backfield, loss of a couple, and can't finish. And he gets 6. 2nd down 4 for the Eagles. Late in the 3rd. Here's Israel. Quarterback keeper off to his right, and he's hit in the line of scrimmage. There's Jalen Hudson, number 69, once again.
Number 12, Israel.
And he'll blow the play dead.
At the line by
No
number
gain on the play. And that'll set up
Jalen
3rd
Hudson.
down and 4.
What a game by Jalen Hudson.
Also on there, number 59, Mr.
Are
Godfrey
y'all,
Mahomes.
Smelling what
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
smelling?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Man, I love talking to these defensive players.
Man, they are getting it done here tonight. And again, we just got 3 guys on that defensive line. And we are absolutely manhandling the line of scrimmage tonight. 3rd and 4, low snap on the ground. Israel's got to pick it up. Gray Cook is in the backfield, and they will blow
Sacked in
the
the
play
backfield by
dead.
number 35,
It's going to be a
Gray
sack
Cook.
by Gray Cook. And a huge loss for the Eagles. Instead of it being 3rd and 4, they're going to be looking at 4th and 11.
Yeah, Cook was set up perfectly behind the defensive line, and once that play there was an open window for him to just run right through.
Well, and I'm going to tell you, those officials blew that whistle really, really fast.
Number 8, Keelan Yates.
So it'll be 4th down and 11, 45 seconds to play in the 3rd quarter. And it will bring on the punt team, number 11, Allen Augustin, the left-footed punter from the 25-yard line for the Eagles. We've got a couple of men back to return. Augustin, no punt. Instead, he's going to take off and try to run with it, but it's not going to work.
Maddox Storm.
There he is.
That's my boy.
Augustin fake.
The
Goes nowhere.
angry
Stopped by
duck.
number 33.
Maddox Storm
Storm.
on the stop. And it will give the Pirates 1st down and 10. Great field position for Pike County. We're going to be at the Eagle 35-yard line.
Man, what
Maddox Storm with a big stop on 4th down.
What a gift that was for them to go for that 4th down deep in their territory.
I mean, it wasn't even close. So the Pirates, another opportunity here to cash in. It's 1st and 10. Empty backfield for O'Connell. He's got 5 receivers. Well, now make it 4. Samaje will stand to his right. Here's the snap, a delayed snap. Samaje Smith, the ball carrier, right up the middle, lowers the shoulder. They're trying to take his dang shoes off his feet.
Bringing the crowd with him.
But Samaje will take it up to the 20 for a Pirate first down.
It wouldn't be the first time Samaje has lost a shoe this evening.
They had him one leg up and was trying to rip the cleats off the young man.
Eagles number 10, Jordan Smith.
So 1st down and 10, and that will be the end of quarter number 3. We'll go to the 4th quarter here at the Boneyard in Zebulon. Pike County on top 21-7. Timeout, and we're back for the 4th quarter right after this message from Countryside Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Some people just prefer a pre-owned vehicle over a new vehicle, and that's perfectly fine with us at the Countryside Pre-Owned Supercenter in downtown Jackson. Cars, trucks, vans, Jeeps, SUVs, we've got them. Financing or cash cars. Sometimes we've even got campers, boats, jet skis, and motorcycles. If pre-owned is your thing, then stop by and see us Monday through Saturday at the Countryside Pre-Owned Supercenter, located next to Piggly Wiggly in downtown Jackson. Here we go to the 4th quarter at the Boneyard. Pike County on top 21-7. And it's going to be 1st down and 10. Pirates are at the Eagles' 21-yard line. 12 minutes on the clock. Here's O'Connell out of the gun, going to set up a screen to Smith to the left. Samaje, 25-20, and he'll get knocked out of bounds around the 16-yard line. Going to be 2nd down. And again, Pirates are inside the Thomaston Hospice red zone for the 3rd time here tonight. As it'll be 2nd down and 5 from the Eagle 16-yard line. 21-7. Neither team able to score points in the 3rd quarter. Again, this Mountain Zion team 5-0 on the season. They have outscored their opponents 149-19 in 5 games, but Pirates taking care of the Eagles so far. Low snap, O'Connell back to Smith. He'll cut it back to the left side. Great push from that offensive line.
Yes.
He's still moving forward.
Yes.
Samaje might
Still
take
up.
it all the way. He's at the 1.
Wow.
Number 2 senior, Samaje Smith.
Man, oh man, how about that offensive line here?
Man, now the offense is becoming physical. Love it.
And it's going to be a 1st down. But now we got a couple of guys down at the end of the play. Just
Smith's run good for a Pirate first down.
man, oh man, that O-line just pushing and pushing and pushing. And last to get up, number 52, that's Peyton Baldino, the
Ball to
sophomore.
go from the 3-yard line.
10:45 left in the 4th quarter. Pirates trying to extend their lead to 3 touchdowns. And the Eagles like, come on, let's go, hurry up. Meanwhile, Coach Holmes and the Pirates in no hurry. 1st and goal, Pirates at the 2. O'Connell to Smith. He's in. Touchdown,
Number 2
Pike
senior,
County.
Samaje Smith with the touchdown run.
2-yard run by Samaje Smith, his 2nd run of the season. And the Pirates extend the lead 27-7.
Pirate fans, when you run the ball that good, you know you've got a great O-line. Let's hear it for our offensive line.
10:15 to play, 4th quarter. 4th touchdown of the night for the Pirates. 4 different players have scored a touchdown tonight for Pike County. And now Jack Hammond will come on for the point after with 10:15 to play in the 4th. Hammond waiting on the snap. And the hold by number 24, Legend Godin. Here it comes. And there it goes. A flag will come in after
Hammond's
the kick.
extra point is good. We'll check the flag.
Point after kick is good. But more than likely, the Pirates will decline the penalty. They're running off the field. Let's check it and make sure before we put the point on the board. Officials are going to talk about it. 10:15 to play, fourth quarter. And we've got a personal foul call against both teams. So they will offset.
Point after is good. Your new
so the
score
point after is good.
28-7.
28. It's a 2-yard touchdown run by Samaje Smith, his second touchdown of the season. And with 10:15 to play in the fourth quarter, the Pirates extend their lead back to 21. It's now 28-7 Pike County. That's 7 points, $7 more to the Points for Paul's program presented by Bark Avenue at Pike Plaza. And by the way, if you're trying to figure out what the Points for Paul's program is, here's how this will work. So at the end of the Pike County football season,
let's hear it for our Pike
for
Pirate
every
Regiment.
point scored for both teams, Ashley and the staff at Bark Avenue will match that amount dollar for dollar with a financial donation to a rescue group here in our area. So we want as many points as possible this season. That's 35 points tonight, $35 into the bank. And we will award that coming up on Giving Tuesday, right after Thanksgiving. It's photo time for us up in the booth. Mark Saporita down here taking pictures of us. Chris, I think he likes you. He's always taking pictures of you.
Oh, man, Mark's my boy, man. That's my dog. Love that guy. He's a great pillar to the community, does a lot. Obviously has a talented son, and I'm not even talking about Tucker. I'm talking about Knox.
Wow. 10:15 to play, fourth quarter. Hammond's got it teed up at the 40. His best kickoff of the night, but it's going to be returned by Buckner from the 4. Xavier Buckner with a stiff arm to Rocco Barbie. A stiff arm there to Maddox Storm. And finally, Buckner will bring it up to around the 35-yard line. Another good return by Xavier Buckner. So the Eagles will set up first down and 10 with 10:06 to play here in the fourth quarter. Again, Pirates on the road next Friday. We're going to LaGrange. Going to be taking on Callaway High School. 7:30 kickoff at Callaway Stadium. Yes, we will be there to broadcast the game next Friday night. Would love for you to join us in LaGrange, but if you can't, make sure to join us right here on our YouTube channel 1 week from tonight. Chris Childress will not be there, so we got a special guest lined up to take his spot. Here's Knox Israel, quarterback. Will scamper for about an 8-yard run across the 40 to around the 42.
Keeper. Tackle made for the Pirates.
LaGrange is a beautiful town this time of year. I had a chance to live there briefly back in 2007.
Yeah.
Right off the Courthouse Square, downtown LaGrange. In October, they always turn that fountain pink for breast cancer awareness. Beautiful downtown area. That LaGrange College area, Callaway Stadium area is super nice. Israel's pass downfield, incomplete.
Incomplete.
Boy, he had a man wide open down at the 30-yard line. And that was Xavier Buckner, who lost his helmet at the end of the play. And now Buckner,
he's down, and nobody on the coaching staff.
There's nobody there from Mount Zion to come check on number 9. Nobody. I mean, he's been down a good 15, 20 seconds, and finally,
Pirate fans, once again,
one of the assistant coaches comes in to check on him.
You are the lucky winner of tonight's
Cramping up.
50-50 raffle.
I guess, but
maybe they just knew that he was just laying down on the job.
Well, I think what that was is the referee. You noticed the referee walked past him to pick up the football. He might have just the referee definitely checked on him. He might have just said it's a cramp to the referee, and the ref didn't need to motion anything over.
Yeah, but even with a cramp, you normally don't see a guy just laying there on his back, just almost like a bug left upside down, can't move.
Also buys his team some extra time.
Yeah, that's true too. It's 3rd and 3. Clock to stop, 9:42 to play, fourth quarter. Here's Knox Israel, the quarterback keeper, off to his left. He's going to get a first down across the 45 to the 46, and that will move the chains for the Eagles. Told you we're in Callaway next Friday night. Well, in LaGrange to take on Callaway.
On the tackle for the Pirates,
this Mountain Zion team is at home to take on Greenville next Friday night. Maybe Greenville will play a full game. Maybe they'll just say halfway through the fourth quarter they're ready to go home.
They'll be in Greenville, right?
That game is actually going to be at Mountain Zion.
It'll be at Mount. I don't know. Well, then maybe Greenville tries to get home early that night too.
Here's Israel out of the gun. Pressure off the end, being chased down, and guess who's there to throw him down for his 3rd sack of the night.
Nowhere to run, thanks to number 69,
Jalen Hudson.
Yeah, I mean, come on, guys.
3rd sack of the game for number 69.
This is going to be easy.
Great night again by that defensive line for the Pirates. It's going to be a loss
of a bunch.
Right at 10, so it's going to set up second down and 20. Student section down below us chanting Jalen.
Well,
third sack of the night.
Tell you, I can't wait to meet that kid.
Somebody get the T-shirts ready.
This is going to be an easy pick, I think.
And we're going to have a timeout taken here by Mountain Zion with 8:41 left in the fourth quarter. Pike County up 28-7. Let's see if we can check in with Eric Edmondson and get us an out-of-town scoreboard update presented by Express Sanitation Services. Eric, what you got over there for us?
Let's see what we got going on, Chad. We brought up Callaway a lot, and we mentioned Callaway at the top of our broadcast. You know, we're going to be in their territory come next week, but they faced off on Thursday night. They faced off against Redan, the Raiders, and they blew them out 50-0. So that was a tough loss for the Redan Raiders. But hey, Callaway's a conference region opponent, so it's going to be a tough matchup next week. Other than that, nothing shaking too far down than our last update. So 20-7 now. That Lamar County and Westside making game. The Trojans still up big in that.
Thank you very much, Eric. Again, those scores coming to you from our Express Sanitation Services scoreboard. 8 minutes and 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Second down and 20. Here for the Eagles of Mount Zion High School. They are back at their 36. Empty backfield. Israel wants to throw, chunks it deep, has a man open, and is incomplete. Xavier Buckner,
pass intended for
the
number
intended
9,
target.
Xavier Buckner.
Buckner was
Great coverage
down
by
around the
number 8,
30-yard
Keelan
line.
Yates.
Keelan Yates, the freshman, was in there on the coverage. I got to tell y'all something. I know you can't see it right now, but see if we can real quick come to the Advanced Roofing and Interiors broadcast. But Chris, don't you move. Stay right there where you're at.
All right, Power fans,
everybody
Chris
see where
down
Chris
right
is at,
here.
right? Right beside Chris is a big, giant speaker.
Yeah.
I mean, this thing is about 700 pounds.
Look, it's got barnacles on it like it came off of a ship.
It is massive. It is loud, and I'll tell you why I bring that up after this third down play. Yeah, this thing looks like it was on Pirates of the Caribbean. Third and 20. Israel's pass is incomplete, and a big hit laid by Ethan Luna at the end of that play for fourth down. So the reason I bring up that big speaker, about 4 times tonight down inside the press box, they've played a commercial on the video board for the Sellers Law Firm, Sellers and Parker, which
cover my mic every time
is awesome for Chris, because not only does he have to hear about Jody Sellers with our broadcast, but they have this particular video commercial so loud that every time it plays tonight, it looks like Chris is going to come out of his shoes.
Yeah,
I mean, it is just one of those, oh my goodness.
I'm over here covering my mic up, trying to say, oh no, please don't drown out our broadcast.
I'm not worried about it drawing out the broadcast. I'm worried about you jumping off the press box.
That's the excuse I'm going to make.
Here's Augustin with another punt. This one his best of the night. Nobody back to return. And it will take an Eagle bounce from the 35 back around the 25-yard line. So Pike County will take over possession with 8:19 left in the fourth quarter. And speaking of Sellers and Parker, coming up after the ball game tonight, we will give out the award for our Sellers and Parker Player of the Game. That player will get a free meal to go see our friends at Ruth's Restaurants. Big shout out to Ryan and the team at Ruth's for their partnership this season, and always feeding the K-13 media staff before every Pike County football game.
I bet Jody knows who the player of the game is going to be.
Probably got a pretty good idea. First down and 10. How about another touchdown? Let's just put another one on there. Maybe Mount Zion will leave early. I doubt it. But who knows? Jet sweep, near side. Rocco Barbie, first time he's touched it here tonight. And Rocco will take it across the 35.
Rocco Barbie.
He's up to the 37 for an 11-yard gain. First down, Pirates. Again, 4 touchdowns tonight for Pike County from 4 different players.
For the Eagles, number 12.
2 through the air, 2 on the ground. Glad to have Kyle Cagliani on here with us tonight from Express Sanitation Services.
Kyle's pretty much like the only person that really is important over there at Express.
You said he's the only one who's important?
Yeah, I'm giving Kyle so much love.
Wow.
I've given Nick and Chrissy all the love the past few weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I've completely left Kyle out.
Wow.
And then I think you posted him on Facebook or something, and you didn't put Nick and Chrissy in the post.
Oh.
So then I called out Kyle. I was like, oh, my goodness, I forgot all about you, Kyle. So, you know what?
Pirate fans, don't forget.
I can't believe I've already said Nick. I said Nick and Chrissy again. Sorry, Kyle.
Pike Elementary Gym.
Kyle,
Great job.
He did it on purpose, Kyle.
Great job with Express Sanitation, Kyle. Without you, it could not be possible. Your black and red trash cans, amazing.
I got a challenge for Kyle I'll tell you about here after this second down play. O'Connell wants to throw. Pressure coming. He's here to the near sideline and will wisely just walk out of bounds. Express Sanitation Services not only come by and pick up your trash at your house, but they can also set up porta potties, portable restrooms. As far as the walk is from us, from the top of the press box to the bathroom here, an Express Sanitation Services portable restroom would be perfect here on top of the press box. Eric shaking his head saying no.
I don't want to smell that.
They take care of us over at the rec department.
We'll put it down on the other side by the visiting coaches and film team. We'll let them smell it.
Let me tell you something. They take care of us over at the rec department. They have 10 of those over there, and we never have the smell. They always keep them clean.
Awesome.
And, I mean, it's a great service.
3rd down and 10. O'Connell with a play fake. Rolls. Pass complete. I believe this is Barbie again, who has a great move. And again, Rocco still on his feet, folks. He's broken about 4 tackles, and they'll say
O'Connell's
he's
pass complete to
stepped
number
out of
13,
bounds.
Rocco Barbie with a
Down
great
around
move
the
after the catch.
43-yard line.
Good for a Pirate.
How
First
about
down.
the footwork there from Rocco Barbie?
Man, you know, I have to say that I've never seen Kyle clean one of those bathrooms, though. I have seen Nick Adams clean one. So go, Nick, for cleaning the porta potties. Kyle, I guess you're going to have to step up in that department.
You're talking a lot of, well, I won't say what you're talking, but.
Trash.
Yeah, that's what I was going with. Of course, that's the word I was looking for. Nothing else crossed my mind at all.
Great trash service.
6:50 to play, 4th quarter. Pirates on top, 28-7. Fun night at the Boneyard, and we're driving again. O'Connell underneath, quick slant to Lyric Scott. Got the ball, broke the tackle, but then ran the wrong way. After gaining about 4, he lost him back after he bounced off one of the defenders like a pinball. And it's going to go down technically as a 1-yard pickup. 2nd down and 9. Great crowd here with us tonight again. Boy, it has been such a fun season here at the Boneyard to watch the community come out on Friday nights, the student section down in front of us. I mean, look down there at the cheerleaders. There's 3 rows, 10 deep of Pirate cheerleaders here. Well, this is the place to be in Pike County on a Friday night in the fall. O'Connell on the play fake, has room to run. Will he run? No, he'll dump it off to Barbie. Flag comes in. Barbie's going to take off and get hit down at the 10.
O'Connell's pass complete to number
this
13,
one's going to be coming back.
For a big gain.
O'Connell crossed the line of scrimmage when he got rid of that
check
football.
The flag here at the 35.
So that ball's going to be coming back. Braden O'Connell was about 2 yards across the line of scrimmage when he threw that ball, and it's going to be coming back. But going back to the crowd, the community here, I mean, this has been something pretty special to be a part of this season, and just want to thank everybody who's been involved. The administration here at Pike County High School for, first and foremost, giving us permission to be able to bring you these live broadcasts. I mean, from everybody at the Touchdown Club, the fans, the parents, just walking down at halftime, going to the restroom in the concession stand, Chris, I probably got stopped by 7 or 8 parents and coaches. And
you're a star, man.
It's so different than what it was at K13 Media's previous home.
Well, I tell you what, we love you here, Chad and Eric, Michael, man. Just to have y'all here and just come into our community, man, we just couldn't ask. What a blessing it's been. We certainly appreciate you being here. And I'm blessed to be able to sit up here with you and hang out. Certainly, I don't add anything to it. This is your man.
I'm glad you're aware of that.
I don't add anything to it. I bring T-shirts.
Nothing.
Yeah,
I'm glad you're aware of that.
I bring you T-shirts. That's what I bring.
Eric, I guess that was the point. He thought we were going to say something nice about it.
Yeah, please don't. Now, but on behalf of Pike County,
yes.
I mean, love having y'all here. Love having you here, Chad. You've given up some Braves games to come and hang out with us here at Pike County. Could not thank you enough.
3rd and 12, and O'Connell's pass is Incomplete, and we'll see 4th down and
O'Connell's
12.
pass falls
So
incomplete.
just
Well, there's
make
nothing-
that check. Just cut that. Make that check out to me.
Yeah?
Yeah, and then
Okay.
that'll be good.
Well, look, like I said, this is my 22nd year broadcasting high school football in Georgia. Did not broadcast anything last year. My mom was going through some health issues, and we lost my mom 1 year ago in September. So took last year off to be with her and missed it dearly. And I know she would have been ticked off that I didn't do football. She was last year. She was mad that I took a year off, but to come back here and to be with a community like Pike County,
I'll tell you.
as this punt will roll dead around the 15-yard line. But to be here in this community with these
Senior
fans,
72 Hammond
with
punt
Coach
falls dead at
Holmes,
the
you know, the
15-yard
coaching
line,
staff, and
where the Eagles will take over
just
with
there's
5:25
nothing
left in the
to
ball
me
game.
like high school football in a one-horse town like Pike County. The only high school in the town. Everybody's here on Friday night, and it's just kind of one of those things like you see and hear about what Friday Night Lights is all about. This is where everybody gathers on a Friday night.
Man, this is an amazing community. And I'm on that note, I have to bring it up. I have to say it, Mom, I love you. I know today's a tough day. Today's 27 years since the passing of my brother. Mom, I love you down in Carabel. I know you're down there listening. But that just is a testament again of how awesome this community was and how much we remember the love and support this community poured on us on this day 27 years ago. And it's the same love and support that we have now. Just extraordinary community to be in. I'm glad that I'm able to be in it as well.
He says that and then not going to be with us next Friday night.
Well, it's because there's going to be matrimony and more love.
I forgot. You're giving up the Georgia-Alabama game to go to a wedding.
Yeah, matrimony. That's what it is. I'm there for the prenup.
Oh, there's the truth. He's not there for family support. He's there for a business trip. First down and 15 for the Eagles. Finally, the truth comes out.
Oh, my goodness. I'm not going to be able to sleep in the house with them.
Mount Zion is all the way back to their 10. Knocks Israel on the quarterback keeper. Hit at the line of scrimmage.
Number 12, Israel with the keeper. Tackle made by number 33,
Maddox
Storm.
Man.
And it's going to be second down and 15. No gain on the play.
Maddox was eyeing that play the entire time. He was ball hawking it, and he got on it.
Clock has hit 5 minutes left to play in the fourth quarter. Barring a disaster here tonight, Pirates should improve to 3-2 on the season. And again, next week, we start region play. And folks, it is not going to be an easy game in LaGrange. But I like what I've seen from this team the last 8 quarters. Second and long. Pass is tipped and nearly intercepted at the 35-yard line. Keelan Yates
Israel's pass intended
got
for
his
number
fingertips
9,
on it.
Xavier Butler, broken up by
Almost
number
picked
8,
it off,
Keelan Yates.
but he broke it off, and it'll set up third down and 15.
Buy meat tickets.
Oh, yes.
Buy meat, fine football play. I thought there was going to be a limited amount, but there's not a limited amount. I was going to buy some because.
Pirate fans on third and long.
But guys,
Let's show this defense
find
how
a
much we
football
love 'em.
player, find Coach Holmes, find something. Buy tickets. It's a raffle for a freezer full of cut meat, your choice of cut. Support the Touchdown Club, please.
Third down and 15. Clock is stopped with 4:36 to play. The Eagles all the way back at their 10. They'll hand it off, and there's that reverse once again. But guess who's there to make the
Montgomery on the
stop?
reverse for nothing.
I'll give you a
number
hint.
69, senior Jalen
He wears
Hudson.
number 69, Jalen Hudson.
Take a bow, young man.
Goodness gracious. Hudson with 3 sacks in the ball game, and he has another big hit in the backfield there. It's a 1-yard loss, and it's going to set up fourth down and 16 from Mount Zion with 4:05 to play. And the special teams unit will come on and get ready to punt it away. Augustin, number 11, about 4 yards deep in his own end zone. And we have nobody back to return it. Let's see if we bring the house right here. Inside of 4 minutes, it's 4th and 16. Surely Mount Zion, I was about to say, not going to take a delay of game. Augustin with a nice running rugby-style kick. Takes a bounce at the 40 And
Augustin's
will
punt
roll
rolls safely
dead
to
at
the
the
46 with
47-yard
about to take
line.
over
So a
with
great punt by
3:34 left
Augustin.
in the ball game.
And that will give Pike County the ball with 3 minutes and 34 seconds left in the ball game. Chris mentioned Braves games. Yes, when I'm not here working with Pike County football, I am working with the Atlanta Braves, and we are getting ready for our final homestand of the season. Coming up Monday, if you have not been to a Braves game this season, would love to have you come join us. For this final 3-game series with Washington, kids get in free with every 1 adult ticket purchased. That'll get you 2 kids tickets. And Chris, I'm talking in the 400s or all the way down to the dugout level. That's around the whole stadium. Adult tickets start at $7. And the last week of the season at Truist Park is always a fun time because there's all kind of secret promotions, giveaways, and prizes.
Wish I knew somebody to get a hookup.
Yeah, I know. But if you're coming to a Braves game starting Monday, would love for you to come by and say hello. You could find me at the Chop House Gate, right field.
Okay.
So the battery area and the plaza, the big lawn area and the stage, that's kind of my area that I own out there now. So always fun, get to play games with fans, give away experiences and tickets and prizes, interview alumni and players, and had a great time our last Sunday. Johnny Venters, former Braves pitcher, and we had a great time, man, just talking baseball and got to hang out in the suites with some guys afterwards, some players, and just.
You were in the CEO suite here recently.
It was very, very sweet. Blitz coming. On first down, O'Connell takes off. Flag will come in. O'Connell hit hard in the back after about a 4-yard run, but let's check the flag with 3:24 left in the ballgame. But, the last Sunday home game, got to hang out in the suite of Braves CEO Terry McGuirk for the entire game with Anthony LaRue, former Braves pitcher in the mid-2000s.
Eagles recover with
so that was fun.
Left.
It's just a fun time to be up there. And, again, if you're coming up, stop by, say hello. Might throw you a T-shirt or a rally towel. Or
have you met AA?
I was actually in the elevator with AA last year one time. We were going down to the clubhouse area down at the bottom level. And this was back when everybody was getting hurt.
Yeah.
And the look on his face last year was one of those, it's just the 2 of us in the elevator. And I was like, I'm just going to stand on this side. He's got his phone going on that side, and I wasn't even going to.
He just comes across as a mastermind. Like he'd be a very intelligent guy to be around.
First down, Israel, throw on the run, completes it across midfield, up around the Pirate 41, 42-yard line. That'll be a first down for the Eagles.
Israel's pass complete to number 10, Jordan Smith. Tackle made for the Pirates.
on the
number
catch.
8, Keelan Yates.
That'll stop the clock. 3:14 to play
in
the ball game.
Down.
Last homestand I was with the Braves, I have some lucky hats that I wear, some certain hats. And my good friend Chris Childress took them out of my truck without telling me.
Oh, my
And they ended up
goodness.
in South Carolina. So
look, my son and I, we went over to Presbyterian College after our last game, took a 3.5-hour drive straight after the game. Yeah, I grabbed your hats out of the truck. Thanks for the hats, by the way.
Yeah, you're welcome.
And, I don't want to know what happened the day that I took your lucky hat, but I think it was like 18-2, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was bad. Israel with a pass complete for a first down.
Israel's pass
across
complete.
the Pirate 30.
Number 8,
I tell
Taylor
Chris,
Houston.
after our last home game here against Greenville 2 weeks ago, I said, hey, man, I got you
Made by number 6,
2
Junior Manny Lott.
Braves hats in the back seat of my truck.
2.
2. How many did he take?
4.
All 4.
I took 4.
And me and my wife are searching my truck in my house the following day as I'm getting ready to go to Atlanta. And I'm losing my mind. She's losing her mind. The next thing you know, Chris has them in South Carolina because apparently 4 equals 2.
I don't feel bad about you losing your mind, but I hate that for Ms. Feltman.
Here's Israel with a pass in the end zone, broken up. Late flag will come in at the end of the play. Come on.
Please.
For number 9,
Xavier Buckner was the intended target. Pass was broken up by Keelan Yates. And after the ball done deflected, hit the ground and rolled 10 yards, late flag comes in.
I think he didn't turn his head and look back towards it. Maybe that's what the excuse is.
Well, it's got to be pass interference, and that is going to be the 3rd pass interference call of the night against the Pirates. And that will give Mount Zion some free yards with 2:36 to play in the ballgame. Again, this Mount Zion team coming into tonight's game averaging 37 points per game They've only scored 7 so far, and that was with 19 seconds left before halftime. And that was after a great return on a kickoff. Otherwise, it may be 28-0. But first down and 10. Eagles with the ball at the Pike 14. Knox Israel is the quarterback. Gives it to Rashad Montgomery, number 2, off to the left side. And Montgomery is driven hard out of bounds. I mean, a hard hit by Hayden Spence.
Number 11, Hayden Spence.
He wrapped him up that time.
Yeah, Spence came in and had a little extra frustration on that play. And we'll stop the clock with 2:29 to play in the ballgame.
Diamond Club, I'm going to interrupt you because you love it when I do that. The Diamond Club,
only
30-30.
Only when I'm calling a touchdown play.
Yeah, 30-30, 30-30 raffle.
Hang on.
Yep, got to do
I'll give you
it.
a chance. I know Blake sent you a text message here a minute ago. Hold on. Don't want to upset Mr. Parrott in the baseball program.
He's perfect on trivia.
He's just perfect, period. Second down and 6.
No.
Israel out of the gun, rolls right. Has a man out of the backfield at the 5, diving to the end zone. It's a touchdown for the Eagles. Number 6, Trent Harris, the junior, able to take the ball, takes the contact, and dive for an Eagles touchdown with 2:20, but there's a flag down.
I don't appreciate you predicting a touchdown for Mount Zion, Chad.
Well, Harris had a great play. First ball that's even been targeted toward him tonight. And let's see if the touchdown will stand. It looks like it will. Personal foul against Pike County. So the touchdown will stand. And it's going to be a 10-yard pass. Again, that's Harris, number 6. So after neither team scored in the third, both have scored a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. And here come the Eagles with a point after kick. Augustin will kick it. The quarterback, Knox Israel, will hold. Good snap. Kick is up, and the kick is good. So a 10-yard touchdown pass to number 6, Trent Harris.
Eagles 14.
Cuts the lead in half, and with 2:20 to play. Pike County on top, 28
to
14. That is 7
we'll
points. $7 more for the Points for Paul's program, presented by Bark Avenue at Pike Plaza. All right, real quick, baseball program. Tell me all about it.
So every year around December,
we'll be back home October 10th.
there's a raffle where it's a 30 for 30 raffle. So for the Pike County Diamond Club and the baseball team, sale tickets are $50 a piece.
Okay.
And they basically, if those numbers on that ticket match the Cash 3 evening drawing that night on each day during December, you get the gun assigned to that day. So you have an opportunity to win up to 30 guns through December. They do it every year. Great fundraising opportunity for Diamond Club. And we appreciate, I believe it's Pike Depot this year.
Okay.
Is providing the guns.
Penalty will be assessed to the Pirates on the kickoff. So the Eagles will kick it away from the Pike County 45-yard line. And
it choked me up, Chad.
I see that. You got excited talking about Blake Parrott's baseball program and couldn't contain the
excitement.
Started choking up.
Coming an eye roll from Michael over there.
Michael Penn, our cameraman, has the greatest cut eyes ever.
Wow, man, I'm sorry.
Yeah, he does. Here's Augustin. All right, let's get serious for a moment. 2:20 to play. This is a big kickoff. Expect the Eagles for the onside kick attempt. Augustin has it at the 45. There's the kick. And how about the catch in midair by Rocco Barbie? Breaks a couple of tackles. He's down the sideline. Rocco run out of bounds around the Eagle 40-yard line. He tucked that one out of midair and then ran it back all the way down around the Eagles 40. And it'll be first down and 10, Pike County.
That's the second time that a Pike County guy on special teams has taken a line drive kick. Manny Lawrence the first time.
Had like a knuckleball kick to Manny earlier.
Yeah. Great hands by this Pike County Pirates special teams.
Looks like we got our first final of the night. Eric Edmondson standing by on the Express Sanitation Services scoreboard. We may have a few finals rolling in. So, Eric, these next few plays, I'll let you give us one or two at a time. And we'll get our first one after this first down play. 2:12 left in the ball game. Pike's up 28-14, and we've got the ball at midfield. There's a little screen pass. Samaje Smith trying to get a block up front. He does. Samaje tiptoes the sideline. And he is going to be thrown down out of bounds at the Eagle 34 for Pike County. First down. All right, Eric, let's hear some finals.
Yeah, so our first final we got for you. Griffin finishes that game at Starrs Mill 37-19, the final in that one. And I don't know if nope, not a final just yet. Got about 1:20 left in the fourth quarter, but right now Jackson trailing Westover 43-35 that game. Westover ahead.
Wasn't Jackson winning that game like 23-6?
26-14 was the previous update.
Wow. There's Samaje Smith, first down run as the clock hits 2 minutes.
Number 2, senior Samaje Smith with the carry.
Also have a update out of LaGrange. The Jaguars are down to the LaGrange Grangers 34-7. That is in the fourth quarter. And, hey, we got a little bit of a barn burner happening in Whitewater. The Knights trail the Whitewater Wildcats by 2. That's a 30-28 score in the fourth quarter.
Why is it every Upson Lee game we talk about Mickey Thrasher in Fun 101 being a nail-biter? Poor Mickey.
Man,
I don't know how much more his heart can handle. Every game Upson Lee plays, it comes down to like the last possession.
You know he's calling a good one.
Oh, you know he is. 2nd and 5. O'Connell on the quarterback keeper. Go, young man.
A great, brilliant play. Smart.
He will slide inside the 5-yard line.
Down to the 2-yard line.
That kid,
Oh, man, I don't know, guys.
I don't know, man. I like it. That's a teamwork type play right there.
Oh.
He wants the Pirates to have the ball to
Burns
end this
clock,
game.
yep.
Burns the clock.
Well, there's 1 minute left. He was 3 yards shy.
I like that. That
of
is,
his second touchdown of the night.
man.
And instead of running it in,
how unselfish.
I'm sorry, I would have been selfish.
That
That would have been my second score of the night. A breakaway.
He already knew.
But here's the thing. If you don't take a knee right here and end the ball game, why did you not score the touchdown is my question.
Well, they're not going to get a chance to kick it to
No,
him.
the handoff. Samaje Smith on the run, and Samaje will take it in for the touchdown.
Samaje Smith.
So again,
Good for the Pirate touchdown.
I ask why? Why, young man? He messed up my touchdown call. O'Connell was wide open on a breakaway and slid at the 4-yard line. And the next play, Samaje Smith punches it in for his second touchdown of the night. Either way, it's a touchdown for the Pirates. 32 seconds left. It's 34-14. Here comes Hammond for the point after. That would have made sense if you take a knee and down the ball.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll ask Coach Holmes next week. That'll be a great question
Kick
to
is up
start.
and
So
the kick is good. Your
Jack
new
Hammond
score.
tonight is 5 for
Pirates
5
35,
on
Eagles
point after
14.
kicks. 7 more points. That makes it 35-14 with 32 seconds remaining.
Yeah, I think Samaje probably should have not gone in. You know, that way.
That's what I'm wondering. If Braden didn't go in, it makes sense to take a knee on the next play.
Yeah.
But
Friends, we'd like to wish the Eagles a safe
what
ride
do we
home
know?
back to Carrollton.
32 seconds left.
Best of luck remaining on
Boy,
the
what a
season.
win this is going to be for Pike County.
It's a power ranking win. I mean, it
Yes,
really
sir.
is. 5-0 Mount Zion comes into Pike.
We talked to Coach Holmes about that earlier today, and I'll be the first to admit I have completely forgotten the whole power ranking system. I didn't do football last year, the first year of the power ranking, so I'm still in this old school top 4 teams go to the playoffs. But like he said, every game, region or non-region, is a statement game. It's a power ranking system that gets you into the playoffs. And this statement here tonight, a pretty big one. 5-0 Mount Zion, about to go down for their first loss of the season. Pirates have it teed up at the 40-yard line with 32 seconds left in the ball game. And here comes the kick. It's a low little squib kick around the 30. Will it stay in bounds? Yes, it will. Picked up by the Eagles. Manny Lawrence. Is that Lawrence? No, that's Yates. Keelan Yates on the stop, and here comes a late flag.
Number 9 on the carry.
And we're going to
Number 8,
have
Keelan Yates.
2 flags now. And look at the coaches from Pike County out there on Gray Cook. So the end of the play, Xavier
And we'll check
Buckner,
the 1, 2, 3
number
flags on the
9,
field.
going to get hit with an unsportsmanlike play. Unsportsmanlike call. But the bad thing about the end of that is you had 3 Pirates standing right there clapping their hands in the face of Buckner.
Well,
and you just can't do that.
To have some accountability there, that looks like it might have been egged on by number 55, Drake Wright. He got in the face of Xavier there. And, look, as a player, you aren't responsible for another player's actions, but you can't be in a situation to egg on another player like that.
Well, unsportsmanlike against both teams. They will offset. But, again,
And with 27
those are
left,
the little
offsetting
things you've
penalties.
got to clean. It's been a great night.
Pirates have
for
been
the
pretty
Pirates.
disciplined.
But that right there is just, and Coach Holmes, and I promise you, those coaches down there in the white shirts will get into some rear ends and discuss that after this ball game here tonight. So
well, I don't know, after the first quarter and the shenanigans that took place then, attaboy Drake.
27 seconds left in the ball game. First down and 10 for the Eagles. Montgomery, the ball carrier, off to the left. And Rashad Montgomery will run into a pile of Pirates. Not a plethora of Pirates, a pile of Pirates. And that might be the final play of the game as the clock ticks with 15 seconds. I say pile because I can't spell plethora like Michael Moody.
Plethora,
so I have this rule to myself. If I can't spell it, I don't say it.
Pirate fans, let's
But
hear
I
it for
can
your
spell
3
this
and 2
word.
Pike County Pirates.
I can spell the word win. And the Pike County Pirates win it at home here tonight. They knock off the Eagles from Mount Zion High School, 35-14. Pirates improve to 3-2 on the season. Eagles drop to 5-1. We'll take our final timeout of the night. And when we come back, we will give out the award for our player of the game as we get ready to get out of here this evening. We'll say thank you tonight to our good friends at Advanced Roofing and Interiors as we are coming to you live tonight from the Advanced Roofing and Interiors broadcast booth. One final timeout. We're back to wrap it up right after this.
Roofing, gutters, siding, painting, concrete, fencing, and more. The list goes on and on. No matter what you need done around the home or office, Advanced Roofing and Interiors can handle it all, even major storm damage. No job too big or too small. When was the last time you checked the condition of your roof? Advanced Roofing and Interiors offers free roof inspections. Don't wait for issues to arise. Contact us today for a free roof inspection. Our expert team will provide an assessment, answer all of your questions, and ensure your peace of mind. Be sure to visit our Facebook page to see recently completed projects and read real customer reviews from real customers. Advanced Roofing and Interiors is locally owned and operated, licensed and insured, and works with all insurance companies. Visit us online at advancedroofingandinteriors.com to learn more and to see all services we offer.
Well, once again, here we are inside of the Advanced Roofing and Interiors broadcast booth. There are the players on the field for Pike County. 35-14 victory here tonight at the Boneyard in Zebulon alongside of Chris Childress, Eric Edmondson. I'm Chad Feltman. We are live inside the Advanced Roofing and Interiors broadcast booth. Come here, buddy. We got one more. Come on. Come on in, man. Let's back up. Everybody.
I'm getting him completely out of the way.
This is he shows his hand. This is our man, Michael Penn. You've been enjoying the camera. You've been enjoying these games of video here tonight in this season. Michael Penn is our man on the camera. All right, get out of here. By the way, Michael has gone viral for jumping into a swimming pool after Georgia beat Tennessee last week.
Okay.
He's now famous.
Oh, wow.
Over 600,000 views.
Wow.
I mean, clothes, shoes, everything.
Is that why you just brought him in?
I did.
Try to get you viral?
Try to get us some credibility for our broadcast. You know? I mean, Eric was known in Tallapoosa for his Braves podcast.
That's right.
You and I aren't known for anything, so we need all the credit we can get. So,
I
hey, 35-14, big win here tonight. And, man, from the very start, I mean, just complete domination here tonight from the Pirates. We were up 21-0.
Yep.
2 touchdowns in the first 5.5 minutes of the ball game. And, Eric, I'll start with you. The past 8 quarters, I mean, this has looked like a completely different football team the last 2 games.
Absolutely, and I think a huge tone setter for this team has, and we noticed it last game immediately. We noticed it a little bit in Sumter County. the defensive line has changed the physicality or the mentality. Something has changed within those guys on that line that has gotten infectious and it's gotten into the O-line as well. But a huge shout out to the defensive line and really holding a team that coming into this was running up the score on several other teams and undefeated. The defense put a stop to that tonight.
Yeah, they didn't run it up here tonight. This defense, again, against a team who's been averaging 37 points a game. We give up 7. Defense shut down Mountain Zion tonight, who was 0 for 4 on fourth down plays.
Well, I'm going to tell you what, if I'm going to look at anything tonight, it's the discipline that this team has had. I mean, started into the game, and there was a lot of talk, a lot of back and forth, a lot going on. Mountain Zion came in very chippy, and while they were being chippy, Pike held their ground and just maintained the course and just looked at the scoreboard and kept running it up. There, yeah, maybe at the end of the game, there might have been a little too much there at the end, but I'm telling you, for most of this game, could not have had a better disciplined team while they were clearly beating the other team.
Until about the final 18 seconds.
Until about the 18 seconds of the game, but I respect that. I respect that from Pike County coming here. That was a good physical, great physicality, great discipline. Man, you can't say enough about this defense, though. And I'll tell you one more thing is, Braden O'Connell, man, he's as a sophomore quarterback, he's continuing to kind of grow and lead this offense, working around the playmakers, and I just, even though I'm kind of chanting his name a little bit right now, I think we know who the player of that game's going to be, and it's probably not Braden, right?
No, I don't think tonight. We got to go with the guy. How about the second straight week? One of our defensive linemen. Player of the game here this evening, presented by Sellers and Parker. I mean, 3 sacks on the night, had several tackles for losses
5
here this
pressures.
evening. Yeah, I mean, tonight, Jalen Hudson, number 69,
wow. Yep.
I think is a no-brainer amongst all 3 of us here this evening. We called his name a lot.
Is that him out there on the field right now?
It very well could be.
Yeah.
I think Michael has turned the camera off already, or let's see if Eric can get a good shot down there. Is that 69 down there with us? I believe it is. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
That is. There he is, our player of the game
There's
tonight.
Our player of the game down
So
there.
Jalen Hudson, congratulations.
Yep.
And let's show that logo one more time for Sellers and Parker. First, because they are the sponsor of our Player of the Game award, but also because it gets under Chris Childress' skin every time we show something and promote Jody
I
Sellers.
love you, Jody.
Sellers and
I
Parker.
love you, Jody.
35-14 is our final here this evening. Again, Jalen Hudson, number 69, our player of the game. All right, so next Friday night, the crew is on the road. We are going to LaGrange. Fire up that ZZ Top, baby. We are heading to Troup County next Friday night, and we hope you will head that way with us. Another cool thing I just realized, man, we're 3-0 at home this year.
Yes, we
are.
are.
We have protected the Boneyard this season, so that is a great thing. But next Friday night is our first region game of the season. And folks, I mean, there's no sugarcoating it. There's no easy way to say it. It's going to be a test.
Yep.
We play Callaway, who's one of the top teams not only in the region but in our state, and they beat Redan last night 50-0.
Wow.
So we got a big test, and we need all of you. LaGrange Callaway Stadium holds over 10,000 fans. We need to pack that place out with as many Pirate fans as we can next Friday night. Chris won't be with us.
Enjoy your special guest.
We are. I don't want to say who it is yet, but later next week we'll tell you who's going to replace Chris for just one game, not the whole season. So just one game.
Maybe. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Chris is going to be working family prenups and weddings next weekend. So we'll see
I am an ordained minister.
How that goes. But Pirates win again here tonight. Your final score, 35-14. Jalen Hudson, our player of the game. Join us next Friday night right back here on the YouTube channel. We will have our first region contest of the season. 7:30 kickoff from Callaway Stadium in LaGrange. 7 p.m. our pregame coverage will start right here with K13 Media. For Chris Childress, for Eric Edmondson, our camera operator, Michael Penn, my name is Chad Feltman. Thank you all for joining us for tonight's broadcast. Thank you for the comments, and most importantly, thank you for the support that you have shown this season for K13 Media and Pike County Pirate football. It is an honor to be here, and we can't wait to come back for more next Friday night. 35-14, your final. Pirates win. We're 3-2 going to LaGrange next Friday night. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. We will talk to you next week from LaGrange, Georgia. Good night, everyone, and go Pirates.